Go. Hey,
Yeah.
everybody.
That's not. Do I? Oh my God.
Do you have a yes, you do.
Good morning.
Good morning. Do you know what's green and goes 300 miles 300 miles per hour backwards?
Your Pinto. You're teaching her bad habits right from the get-go. Listen, we need to talk about the whole burping in the microphone and farting in the microphone and just making weird noises in the microphone. Hey, we're going live, y'all. We're right in the middle of Rob's commercial. I'm sorry.
Somebody been farting in my microphone?
That's part of the
Too much zinc in their diet.
So Lady O comes in and you know, she's kind of interning with us, learning it. She's young, going to get into the business, and she's never really met Mike. So I'm making the joke about it being a fat white guy, and it's not Santa. And now he's in here sniffing the microphones and put such a great impression on her.
Well, I think if you're going
she'll
to
never
school,
want to talk on that mic again.
And do you want to be on this side of, there's two sides of the microphone.
Right.
You know, there's this side and then the engineering and producing part. Which do you want to be an on-air celebrity?
I wouldn't say celebrity, but it's something that I'm just trying to play around with and see what I like, because my major also considers video productions as well.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, we need to introduce her to Coach Marcus.
Yes. And then I got this awesome software. It's it's out of control. And then yesterday we tried to go get Photoshop, and I'm a technology guy and I couldn't get Google Maps to work.
Oh, no.
So
can I laugh at you, or
sure.
should I laugh at you, or should I not laugh at you? Or
yesterday was one of those days. I did do the basic rough draft for like the poster bill for my upcoming show, The World According to Mike. And so, because it's a process. It's not. I wouldn't trust anybody that can just go bam and knock it out in 20 minutes. I don't believe in that. But we don't really have a behind the scenes. We have DJ Scotty when he goes and does remotes. Have you done any remote work yet?
No.
Oh God, you should do some remote work. That way I don't have to carry anything. They load all.
I just love how the guy that don't even come to these events is already hold. The guy that you've been with him to the one or two that he's been to, right? So the guy that tries to not come to these events is already now trying to get out of the events that he already doesn't come to.
That's a different
alternate
world.
Can you
I like it.
Can you even put all that together? I'll be there, and he never shows up.
That's just not true. I've been to the relay of life, and you know what I do is they go because he's got some folks that help him set up and all, which ain't my thing, but
ain't my thing. Yeah, because it's physical.
Exactly. I'm okay with that. I've done my physical part. I am fat and old. I'm good with that. So they get all set up.
So be all you can be. You've already been it.
No, I changed that. I changed it to
now it's eat all you can eat.
Get all you could get.
Oh my God.
But I mean, there's a whole side of it there too. Plugging it up, sound checks and all, and stuff like that.
We're getting a good afternoon from Germany.
Oh, really? Hey, good morning, Heidelberg.
I was gonna say good morning for us. Good afternoon for you.
Yeah. No. So it's Grüß Gott, wie geht's? Auf Heidelbergen Mädchen. Ich liebe du. So
yeah, we'll just agree with that.
I told her I love her.
You need to keep that to yourself.
But that doesn't make sense. If I love myself, I already know.
I don't want to envision that.
Squishy, squishy.
You and some baby oil could be a bit much right now.
Yeah, baby oil is a bit much.
Okay, so I feel like we've just wasted like 3 minutes of everybody's life.
No, that's it. God, hang around with me. You'll waste a lot.
You see where it just goes random with this poor guy.
Yeah, it's medication. But so there's two sides, and it's kind of important. It'd be very difficult. Scotty has done both. You see what I'm saying? But that's amazingly difficult. I've done the other side years ago.
She said she understands Mike. I'm sitting here and I don't understand Mike.
So ich verstehe Sie. Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing is I did that part and it's, man, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Good morning, Redneck Steph. Hey, Ashley.
Morning.
She got a bag of medicine. That's never a good sign. No, but
Hey, can I ask you something? Why are you doing all that on that table that I can hear in these microphones? Good Lord. You people just come in here on a Monday, you forget everything you've learned. I bet you're wearing slip-on shoes, too.
I got slip-on shoes.
So anyhow, do we have anything good that has happened this weekend besides the
God,
shooting?
horrible weekend. And then we just heard there was another shooting at another liquor store down in Kenlow Road where you and I used to grow up at.
Yeah, but Candler's kind of understandable.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, not to say understandable, but that's been happening there since the 80s.
Remember the
back when we were there.
Remember the Candler Road pawn shop?
Yes.
Still there. And
I remember the Candler Road was it Nationwise? Was that what that was the auto parts store back then?
Was it?
Yes.
Nationwide.
Nationwise.
I thought that was the insurance company.
No, Nationwide is
It's
on your side. That's the insurance. But Nationwise, it was the auto parts store before Advance. But if you went down basically in front of it, it takes you down to the hotels that were closed for a while.
Yeah.
They were closed for business, but they still had occupants.
Yes.
And you could be going down the expressway and look over and see the occupants standing there, but the building was closed. But I guess if you couldn't get to the fourth floor, you couldn't get to them.
Yeah.
I mean, they could get up there to sleep, but you couldn't get up there to arrest them.
You had to have a special pass. I've been working on my Yoda all weekend. So. Oh, let's see. I saw a picture of the remember the old pharmacy in Stone Mountain, inside Stone Mountain, not on the old town of Stone Mountain.
Old town, yes.
That's
what about it?
Remember the pharmacy? You ever go in there when you were a kid?
No, I may have. Just not think about it.
How about Dunair Pharmacy over there on Memorial?
I might know that one if I seen it.
Yeah, it was really cool. They had the fountain drinks and stuff like that, and root beer. And remember A&W root beer on Memorial Drive?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I remember a lot of things about Memorial Drive that a lot of people don't. Like the McDonald's. That was where we ate all the time, right there in the little dip. Next to Shoney's and the taco place that disappeared.
I've forgotten a lot about Memorial Drive.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people didn't know.
Everybody knows I was smoking a lot of weed.
Back then, a lot of people don't realize that Shoney's had, if you think of how Sonic's restaurant is set up, that Shoney's had an outside food area.
Yeah.
So when you pulled in, you could either go sit inside or you turn left and park under the awning and they bring you your food. You order all your food from out there.
Yeah.
Because that's how the varsity was back then, you know?
Absolutely.
Or varsity's still that way, don't get me wrong. But back then it was a big deal for us to be able to just pull up and order, a milkshake hamburger and not even have to get out of the car.
And they gave you a real glass.
Yes. Which you don't see that anymore.
I wonder if today's youth is, obviously they're a lot smarter, than we were. But I guess they're missing out on that kind of stuff.
It's a trade-off because, you're 20, right? So,
right.
So there's things that she's experiencing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really cool.
Oh,
it's
amazing.
because of technology. Yeah. But then there's a lot of stuff that's kind of missing.
Absolutely.
And no offense to younger generation, there's a lot of them that have, but I guess I don't want to be. I want to try to be sensitive when I say this.
Aww.
They've begun. They have become lazy, if you will, because where they are playing video games, they're not out playing outside. Right. So there is a trade-off for some of this great technology. There's a lot of things that's been lost.
Yeah, but I tell my kids all the time, there was a summer that I went to live with my older brother because my mother was studying for the bar exam. And me and my brother my oldest brother were very close. So there's no problem with it. He was married. I wore tennis shoes, when I went over there, my old Converse, and then I took them off and I never wore tennis shoes that whole summer. When my mother came to get me, and she would come visit, obviously, right. But it's not a bad mom. But when she came to get me, she said, all right, let's pack it up. Wear your shoes.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Yep.
Because we didn't go out to eat. so you didn't have to get dressed up
Right.
there. We didn't, you know, we went places that you had to go, and if it was something like that, I didn't go.
Yeah, but see, I remember what, 4th grade, 5th grade, Atari had just started becoming an issue, and Pac-Man was just becoming an issue. So I lived in my mom made sure that we were in a nice apartment complex. It cost more than we probably should have been in, but we were the poor people living in an apartment complex.
Mhm.
And underneath me was my friend Richie Sanders. His family, they were Jehovah's Witness, so they didn't do
anything.
They didn't do a lot of the things that we even did as the poor people. Like they didn't celebrate Christmas, you know. So my point being, all the little Richie friends are riding their nice, expensive bicycles and playing on their Ataris. But once the Atari Pac-Man became an issue, they want to stay in the house. But me and the poor folks, and then the Jehovah's Witness folks, we were still outside riding bikes, shooting basketball, playing war, you know, being active. And I don't want to say that began where we are now, but that's kind of the time frame of where a lot of that stuff started. Blame it on Pac-Man.
I never thought about going in the military. I mean, we played Army all the time growing up, but I never figured I would. I always felt like I'd be an attorney. And then obviously after my mother passed away, I was just turned 15. And so I had to do what I had to do. I ended up, you know, now it's 28 years later. Can you imagine being in the military? I was in the military longer than you've been alive.
Well, you know what's cool? I was telling her that if I would have realized out of all the years I was getting in trouble, the same rush I get doing these things that I do in all these great events.
Yeah.
I mean, I was her age when I had my first DJ set up, and I wanted to do it and I was doing it. But about the time I turned 21, I just got a motorcycle and forgot about all this. And I got sidetracked. And now I look back and go, man, 20 years has gone by. Can you imagine where I would have been if I would have stuck with it? And where her advantage is technology today versus where ours was. I mean, if I was 20 today, man, world, watch out. Watch out. Because the technology's here now to do everything that I wanted to do then.
Yeah, I mean, she's got
videos, amazing.
You have to, just like I said before, when I first started doing this and beta and laser disc and VHS.
Yeah, well, laser disc.
5mm.
That's before DVDs. I had a record that a movie came on.
And when I did video editing,
you can talk, by the way.
Film editing.
I was just listening.
Okay.
I was getting everything set up.
Film editing. I'm serious. We used to cut. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
We used to cut the film. And we used to get the other end and put it together and tape it with clear tape. So when it ran, can you imagine? And now it's like,
well, how about this? Can you remember doing this?
Oh, yeah.
With the cassette tapes? Because your tape player would eat it?
Or what about putting paper in the hole so you could record over it?
Yeah.
Man.
Tape, but tape
Crazy.
over it.
Never heard of that part before, but the tape with the pencil or the pen, yes.
Yeah.
It's
had 8
amazing.
tracks. I mean, I had a ton of 8 tracks, which were almost.
Yeah. Well, my dad still got reel to reel, like some old Red Fox stuff that's reel to reel, and it's kind of cool to think they still do reel to reel on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's how you get that sound, you know. But I think that pretty much albums, pretty much CDs.
Had already started opening it.
I think it's all going away.
So just finish.
I had my hand over it.
Here we go. Every day.
I swear, Friday happens, and then they come back in here like it's a brand new world.
It is. It's a brave new
You
world.
you joke about him going into the microphone, and then you're gonna throw your cans down on the table where it vibrates through the microphones. Then you're gonna sit here and open a can.
It wasn't that loud.
She drunk.
If I heard it, then that means it was on the microphone.
She drunk dialed me Saturday night.
No, I didn't. I knew very well that I was calling you.
Okay, don't get upset.
Look, I'm
not.
fixing
I
to
was
zap you if you don't get that attitude in check.
I don't have.
So what'd you call
attitude.
him for Saturday night?
Because there's a guy that's going in the Navy that wants to come on the show, and I was asking him if he was going to be here on Wednesday.
She had a few.
And there's more of the sentence?
No, that's it.
Oh. So what difference does it make if he's here on Wednesday?
Because he's military Mike.
Okay. So I can finish the sentence for you. So, Mike, if you're going to be there Wednesday, it would be great for this young man to be able to come in and meet you. Is that where you were going with this?
Yeah.
Can feel the tension.
It is Monday. Jeff Matthias, I do apologize. He's already sent in about it being Monday, so I'm laughing.
Yeah.
So let's shoot off to a commercial, and then we're going to come back regrouped, hopefully, and have a good show. I know everybody. It's Monday. It's got to explain why we're kind of in the weird spot where people aren't talking. Some people are talking. Some people are talking, and it's not making sense. And we'll be right back, everybody. Let's try to get us going. Holy cow!
Wow.
And then look, even though I don't want to make a big deal about the shooting in Rockdale, but how do you not talk about this?
Yeah.
Stephanie actually knew the guy that got shot. So we'll be back here in a few minutes, everybody. It's just fun in the morning.
Yeah, like everybody else, he picked on me for my height.
Look, when he kept asking you to walk up to the counter, did you keep going, I'm here, I'm here?
No, he said, why is it every time I come in there, is it that I need something off the top shelf? Because I'd have to get him to get it for me.
Kind of odd.
Peanut butter jelly?
I don't know about that.
I've never heard of those. I would think the jelly. I guess it's no different than the jelly and peanut butter combination thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not live.
There's still microphones. Is it still video? What did you fall?
No.
That didn't make the noise. Nowhere near like that. What is wrong with you this morning?
Nothing's wrong with me.
Did you forget what you're doing?
No.
I'm seeing if Coach Marcus is on the road. Brad's had a lot going on. Oh.
Get rid of all the ugly things that you have in your life.
I'm sending your number to Marcus, who does television type stuff. He's just like me, but he's doing video and TV. Because if anything, being involved with both just gives you a little more view. And me and him work together on stuff as well with Oz and Olivia.
But you haven't met Oz yet, have you?
I haven't.
She knows Roger. You would know Roger if you seen Roger. Roger's a friggin' hoot, man. I love him. He might be a sponsor soon. Just for Fun Radio, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Cool. We're
So,
back.
Steph, explain to me what has taken place since Saturday.
What do you mean? About yesterday? About what happened yesterday? Is that what you're talking about? The shooting?
No.
Okay, well then what are you
I'm
talking
just
about?
saying since we departed from one another on Saturday, what have you done since Saturday?
Nothing.
I saw pictures.
I don't want to talk about it. I
I
didn't
saw
do it.
pictures.
I don't want to talk about
I don't care if you want to talk about it. I saw pictures.
it. I didn't do it, but yeah.
Are you 5? I didn't do it. No.
Somebody broke.
I want to know.
Travis was he was riding my 4-wheeler yesterday and he took it up the street. He had been gone maybe 10-15 minutes. I started getting concerned. All of a sudden I get a text message, I need you outside now. And I go to the door and I see him pushing my 4-wheeler down the street.
Oh no.
And I asked him, I said, what did you do? He said, the belt came off. I said, okay, well, let's go fix it. Thinking, heck, maybe we could just put the belt back on. Yeah, no, the belt was just shredded. It was just pieces. And yeah. So now I have to get a $40 belt to get it fixed. And go ahead and say it. If it was a motorcycle, you wouldn't have to do all that.
I don't think I need to say it if you said it. But sure, let's go for it. If it would have been a motorcycle, you wouldn't be down in the woods acting stupid on it, breaking it.
Actually, he was on the street
Okay, where was it
So-
before it was on the street?
in the carport getting.
And before it was there, where was it?
Well, I got it stuck in the mud 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so at some point of where I'm going with this, it's been in the woods, it's been in the mud, it's been on the carport, it's been on the street.
Yeah, but we had just changed all the fluids in it from where I sunk it, and yeah, we're still getting.
How much that
mud
cost
off.
you?
It was like $16 for all the fluids.
And you do this how often?
Oh, we just did it then because we had sunk it because it hadn't been changed in 4 years, and it's a good thing because somebody put motor oil in the transmission.
Is that the same guy that worked on the lift on your car?
Hey!
You like that one, don't you?
Yeah.
So
That was
again,
good.
if you had a motorcycle, just saying,
I have more fun on my 4-wheeler.
who cares what you have? Travis would have more fun.
No, he has
Pardon me.
more fun on the 4-wheeler trying to tear it up.
You want to believe that.
Oh, I know he does.
Him hanging out with us, riding bikes, he would have fun. You'd be home, he'd be with us, he'd have fun.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Mike, do you see a problem with this? I don't see a problem with this.
I like the way she goes, yeah, no.
Get a sidecar, put
For
Ashley on it.
He's gonna have to be riding a motorcycle for a while before. I
Well, he's just
trust
got
him.
breaking the 4-wheeler down pat.
Yeah, and that's 4 wheels. Imagine him on 2.
So,
Yeah.
Mike,
Hey.
we're running a little stale this morning on the Monday here, y'all.
Monday,
Okay, so talk
Monday.
about-
Monday.
Talk about the gun shooting since you know about that.
Well, down there at Magnet Bottle Shop, or other people refer to it as Randy's, the liquor store at Randy's. Sometimes he does credit if you don't have money.
That you run a
Holy
tab.
cow, we got a friggin' liquor store that is so dedicated to alcoholics, we'll run you a tab.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is illegal, by the way. But
Yeah, I wasn't going to use that word, but yeah,
it is.
that is.
Yeah, I mean they're talking about it all over the news.
Yeah.
that he
Golly,
did
I would
that.
have never have thought.
But the man that owns it, his name is Moon. He had taken the man's ID as collateral to get the payment, and apparently the man was unhappy about that and came back and started shooting.
Okay,
And-
so the guy that did the shooting was mad because he owed money.
yes, and he
Now
shot-
he's dead.
There was a
Yes.
discrepancy or the disagreement.
No, he wouldn't give him his. He wouldn't give him his ID back because he didn't have any money, and when the argument first happened, he drew a gun then, but didn't shoot it, and left. And the police were called, and I don't know if they went to his home and spoke with him at that point. But then a couple hours later, he came back and he shot Moon in the stomach, which unfortunately Moon passed. And then there was a patron that was there purchasing alcohol who was shot in the head and passed away
Mm.
on site.
And Todd Scott was there too.
Yes.
He
And I don't understand why they're
he-
not talking to him. On
he apparently shot 5 times at
Yeah,
the
and
guy.
they think
and
that-
they think he hit one bullet hit the guy.
But after he shot up the liquor store, he then proceeded to go home and shot his mother and father. And when the mother was able to call the police. When the police got there, the mother escaped to freedom or to safety. And then the man got an assault rifle and opened up the garage and stood in the garage and was shooting at the police, which they in turn returned fire and ended up killing him. So it was a sad incident, and unfortunately 2 innocent people lost their lives. So,
Kind of somber. Nobody likes it when it's happening in your backyard.
Well, it just stinks because it's right down the road. How many people drive by there all the time?
We
How
just
many
found,
people? I mean, let me tell you, some of the greatest biscuits I've ever eaten is out of that
Mhm.
Chevron.
Shoot.
My cholesterol level might not be happy because of it, but still.
We went there every day. We lived
Bait
right
and
down the road.
tackle if you want to go fishing. I mean, the liquor store's right there.
and
It's prime location.
my son-in-law, because the shooting happened at 4:50, my son-in-law had just left at 4:45. That was the time that was on his receipt. So
Hard to
everybody went there. Shoot, Travis went by there going to Kroger, and he was going to stop because he had to get something for his dad, and he just kept going to Kroger because he saw all the police and everything. And
think. You need to chug that monster.
I'm
Hurry.
trying, but man,
That's why I was picking going, what did you do this weekend? Because since I left you, you're like on cloud 0, where most people be like cloud 5. So I didn't know if you like partied all weekend. I didn't know what you've done. Chug it,
Mm-mm.
chug it, luck.
I am.
Come on. You can do it.
Siggy saggy, siggy saggy.
So listen, I decided I need some more caffeine. Like
Yeah, no, you don't.
the sugar level, I got enough sugar in my coffee. I need more caffeine in my coffee.
Isn't that a song? I got enough sugar in my coffee.
I don't know.
I
What
need more caffeine.
what commercial are you singing?
I don't know. I'm sitting here looking at Johannes.
So Lady O probably leaves here every day and goes, "Oh my God, what world am I in here?"
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
What world am I in? Yeah, that's what she's worried about.
So what do we got? We got any news reports?
Yes, there's tons of them. How about
Do you already have something? Is my point.
do I have some news?
Yeah, something to talk about.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know
talk
me.
show.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Surprise!
Really now?
I'm gonna have to start dressing up. No, that's probably not gonna
That's
happen.
probably not happening. We already know you.
Okay. The big discussion in the sports car on the way here this morning. was John Kerry. Okay, you know, he's Secretary of State. He travels around. He makes deals with the United States and other countries. Okay, about 3-4 days ago, they said he was hurt. He got hurt riding bicycle. Then about 2 days ago, they said he was injured. 2 days ago, they say due to the injury, he is going to go ahead and come back to the United States. Then yesterday, he broke his leg riding a bicycle. How do you break your leg? I mean, come on, he's an old man. He's like, you know, my age, if not older. It's not like he was out, you know.
How do you break
BMXing.
it on a stationary bike?
Yeah, really. I agree. How can you get, I mean, how do you get cramps from watching 8-minute abs? That's what
Giggling.
yeah.
Steph, is that how it happens?
Yeah.
I watch it all the time and it's just not working. Cobblepot. So yeah, what's the deal? What is even our politicians that are in other countries are getting beat up now. The old guy, poor thing.
And where has he been? What countries?
Oh, he's Secretary of State. He goes everywhere.
I know that, but I mean, while he got hurt, where was he? Is what I was leading to.
You know, I don't know, but I can certainly.
Hey, look
it
whose
up.
birthday's today.
No way.
Yeah.
And it's funny how they don't tell us too, huh?
Yeah. We're gonna have to call that phone number today.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You know, I like looking at the way the world looks at the United States. And yeah, that's like, I guess it was national security that the Secretary of State broke his leg. Of course, national security last night, NSA, they lost the ability to record our phone calls in bulk.
Now, what's up with this? Golly, it's a senator, congressman, or something that says that we should give up some of our constitutional freedoms for security reasons.
Yeah,
That he's trying to make surveillance be more,
Cruz
give them more power.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, you know, you got to balance it, or you know, one side's going to lose out. Either you have a tremendous amount of freedoms, which means you give up a lot of your privileges and rights, or you know, that's how these guys catch people, is listening in on phone calls. I don't have anything to hide, so it doesn't really bother me. And as far as big government being in my business, tell me how they're not.
Well, I was going to say, they're already all up in our business and we can't get out of it.
Yeah. So can you imagine living back in the times like colonial, you know, America, when, you know, 75% of what you made went to the taxes? And,
well, you know,
and send over to England.
That's my joke about the sheriff of Nottingham, because come on, dude, at what point do you quit giving up every seed for every plant, for every coin, for every pocket? And when do you start keeping for yourself?
Well, they don't want you thinking that way.
They don't want you to think that way. They want you to only do what you're told. Comply.
Well, you know, communism in a nutshell is a great idea. Unfortunately, it just won't work. You know, communism is basically everybody gets treated the same, but people that are in higher positions, they don't want to be treated the same. They obviously want better.
That's right.
You getting some work done today, or
no? This is where Mr. Johnson works.
Okay, that's why I didn't say anything. I figured something was up.
So we'll have to have Steph, without giggling, make a phone call, or actually, no.
Oh, me?
Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easy. No problem there.
You need to say you need an appointment for this Friday, and then when they say they don't have a Friday open, Saturday. Yeah.
Or just ask for an appointment on Saturday.
Yes.
Because
ask,
I know they're not
ask about Saturday.
Sure, yeah. We can do that.
What time is it? 7:36. We'll have to give it a few minutes and let them get open. But yeah, if come on, why would we not? It's his birthday.
Oh, yeah. So he's not listening?
No, probably not.
Oh.
He would be texting any second if he knew this was our plan.
Yeah, it'd be a wave off. What do they do on the aircraft carriers when the jets can't land? They wave them off, buddy. He's standing out there right now going, "Don't you do it. Don't do it."
And I'm trying to, there's a couple of people, man, all of a sudden my throat. There's a couple of people who had birthdays yesterday, and I have no means to get a hold of them. If I could figure out a way to get a hold of them, we'd light them up.
Just so you know, I hate doing birthday pranks.
Yeah, just so you know, we don't care. I started thinking about it the other day. We had another person that tried to go, I don't want it. Okay, well, then you just don't have to do them. But
Well,
we still got to do them because
Yeah.
everybody still wants us to prank people.
I know. I still do them. It's just I'm so hesitant.
We just are not going to pick on grandmas anymore.
You say that, but about a week or two into this, we'll start picking on old people again.
No, we went too far with that one.
Yeah.
So we had one of our guys want us to prank his grandma.
Yeah.
And it was so bad that it was to the point that they were fixing, the make-believe person and her were fixing to have a date Friday night.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. We were just like, dude, this is your grandma. We can't do this. He's like, sure you can. No, this is wrong. No, it's okay.
And it's like she's looking and she's hot and all this other stuff. I'm like, no, don't make me do this, please.
So, but it is what it is. And, you know, it was funny. Kind of. Kind of funny. It kind of was.
That was on our alternate program, just not for funny.
And look, I'm fixing to light up. We got several people that we missed. As far as birthdays, we missed out over the weekend. So I'm going to dig up some of their names now.
Oh, that is a bunch of them.
What really stinks is one of them's on a piece of paper somewhere because we've pranked her several times already, but she would not be expecting it.
Why? Because we've pranked her so many times.
Yeah, because we've
before.
already pranked her so many times. She wouldn't, but plus it's Monday. And if she's anything like you, she ain't awake yet.
Wow.
Shoot, I've been up since 4 o'clock.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. Why didn't you kill that monster then? You needed it.
Because I was arguing.
I need
with
you
AT&T.
to drink. Oh, you was arguing with him too?
Yeah.
Why were you arguing with him?
Kill that monster.
Out of all of the TV channels that went out, it was Channel 2.
As long
And
as I'd
that's-
have had, as long as I would have had an alternate channel, I'd have been okay. My problem is when mine went out, I lost all channels. And then they're sitting there saying, well, we can't see a connection. I'm like, then run a test. Well, what do you want me to do? And I went, run a test.
Seriously?
You're supposed to be technical support. Well, first you need to go do that. I said, no, listen, dude, you don't sit here and tell me to go unplug the modem. I need
Yeah.
you to run a signal from your location to my location. He goes, I just did, and it's not getting a signal. Go unplug your modem. I went, really? How's unplugging my modem going to help? You just said there's no signal coming to my house.
They always say that. And
Yeah,
that's just the the catch-all.
Right. But I said, y'all just replaced my lines the other, a month ago. And he's like, well, maybe that's the problem. I said, really? My internet's still working. Oh. Well, I don't know what to suggest. Oh, man, I know what to suggest.
Mhm.
Get another job.
Comcast.
Well, I do want to make them my second before it's over with.
Mm.
Steph, anything? Any TMZ? I sent some stuff to you, didn't I?
No.
Last Friday and Saturday. Here, let me just go pull it up for you.
I'll pull it. I'll look at it in a minute, but I had something
Okay,
pulled up.
go ahead.
Enrique
Please
Iglesias.
forget today's Monday. Think it's Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll have a house full tomorrow,
Trick
by the way.
yourself.
Enrique
Squirrel.
Iglesias was badly hurt during a concert when he decided that he was going to grab the drone that had the camera on it, and it ended up slicing his hand.
So that's the picture of his hand behind his back with all the blood on it.
Yes,
Who reaches up for that?
Scary.
yeah, his
and on top of that, literally, the blades are on top of it.
yeah, duh.
The camera's on the bottom. You could just grab the camera.
But yeah, he had to finish the concert. He called the concert, and was rushed to the airport where an ambulance was waiting for him to give him first aid, and then he flew back to LA to meet with a specialist. So they haven't exactly said how much.
The
or
problem
how
is
bad
with your
it
fingers,
is.
there's all those tendons and all the other stuff, and you just stuck your fingers in a blender is all you really did.
Yeah,
Yeah, my not my last my last drone, because that was working fine yesterday, I believe. But the drone before that was, yeah, it was.
What is yeah mean?
It was unintentionally flown into the top of a tree that's like 8,000 feet above.
So you're trapped in a tree?
No, that this young man of mine, he's kind of a special kid. His name is Santino.
You shouldn't.
That's disgusting.
Why is that on Facebook?
I don't know. So
Nothing.
my son, each and every time he was going out to do some video work with it, I'd say, don't fly it up in a tree. And then about 2 weeks ago, he comes walking in the house looking at me, you know, that distraught look that, oh no, he had flown it up in a tree. And as far as we know right now, it's still up there. We're hopefully going to get it down today, maybe.
Cut the tree down.
Oh no, this thing is huge.
That's a joke. Like you're going to cut the tree down.
Oh, I would. It's a pine. Pine trees are dangerous.
So
Yeah,
anything
they can
else?
be. Yeah. So
We're
did
making
y'all
for
hear-
a very boring morning here,
Yeah,
y'all.
Did you hear on the news about the man that left his 9-month-old baby in the back seat of the car so he could go into Little Caesars, and the car was carjacked with the baby inside?
But man,
So
How
are we
much-
assuming he didn't lock the door?
I mean,
No, he left it running.
Well, I got that, but you still can lock the door.
so you're saying you got to take the kid out just to run in there to get your $5 pizza?
Yeah, when it's a baby.
Nah. Just lock the car up.
That's all. I'm just
Oh my
questioning.
God.
You can lock the car up. I mean, I understand you shouldn't do it, but come on. What do you do when you get gas? What I mean, do you?
Pay at the pump.
Well, what if?
But you
didn't
still
have
got to get out of the car.
Yeah. What if you didn't?
I'll leave
you
my
weren't
door
paying
open.
attention? What if you need to go get a soda?
Why would you leave your door open for somebody to carjack you and take your car and your kid?
Because my gas tank's on this driver's side, so I'm standing right there.
So, have you not been watching the news of all the cars that are getting jacked because of that? Because people are standing there pumping gas and leaving the doors open, and people are jumping in the cars and taking off. East Point, Quick Trip, or Racetrack. It's one of the two.
Oh, my keys aren't in the ignition and it's not on because I have a
But there's your, for instance, how many people are doing that?
probably
You're
a
defending
bunch.
yourself, and I'm bringing
No.
up the fact of how this is happening because people just get out, pump gas, they don't think nothing about it, and then boom.
I mean, well, I have to turn mine off because I have a locking gas cap. So I mean, I have to turn the ignition off to get out to unlock the gas cap to pump the gas. So my keys aren't in the ignition.
Again, I wasn't saying defend yourself.
Oh, I
I'm
know,
painting
I'm
a
just
picture for a
saying.
conversation.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know
Okay.
that's how my gas tank is or gas
But-
cap is.
But you see where the problem lies then with
yeah,
all
if
these
you-
other people.
If you would,
So if you have
yeah.
your child, how do you have your child in the car? How do you pump your gas?
Well, I mean, back when I used to have to go inside, I would take both of the girls with me until Sarah got a little older to where she could lock the doors.
And then you'd
when
leave
I
them.
say older, I'm saying like she was 12
Oh,
before I ever
gosh,
did
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I send my kids into the store years before that. About 10, I'll send them in by themselves.
And it's just everybody has a different rule that they live by, a different
Mhm.
standard.
Yeah.
And it just depends on things. But right now that's just seems to be the thing that they're doing is they're catching these people that are standing there pumping gas. And some people, they either leave the key in the ignition, they'll leave it sitting in the cup holder. They may turn it off, leave it in the ignition. They may leave it running in the key in the ignition. But they believe because they're standing there and the door's open, nobody's going to jump in the car.
Well, I'm the point I'm trying to make is leaving your 9-month-old kid in the car with it running locked up to run into Little Caesars Pizza and grab a $5 pizza and come back is, to me, it's okay.
And how many times do you load your kid in the car and go, I forgot my purse, and you got to run back in the house? What do you do then? Your car's running in the driveway. What do you do?
Mhm.
You run back in there?
Mhm.
I would turn it off first because, yeah, I have had to do that because I have to turn it off to get back into the house because that's where
But-
the keys are.
You left your kid.
with the door open. This is how I usually would do it, just to run inside.
But you left your kid.
Yeah, but you're in your driveway though.
Well, hey, okay.
I mean, the
my
dad
old,
is.
my old neighbor pulls up in his driveway. He just got back from hunting. It's 5-something in the morning on a summer day. Don't ask why he's hunting in the summer, but the sun had just started coming up. He's in the driveway, Honda Accord, door open. He walks up from the front seat into the door. Didn't even think about next door. His neighbor was outside, sitting on the front porch drinking coffee. Why would he worry? Nobody knows. He comes outside, his Honda Accord's gone. Neighbor's gone too.
Dang.
His neighbor stole his car. All his guns were in the back. He may not have been physically hunting, but he had been down at hunting camp, had all his guns. So now the guy drives off in Eddie's Honda Accord with all his guns.
Well,
And that's your neighbor.
yeah.
That's your neighbor.
After the car was stolen at the Little Caesars, they found it 3 hours later at in another pizza place's parking lot, where they said the staff there said that it had been running, so they went out to check it, and they found the baby in the back seat.
Air conditioning on.
I hope the air
They're
conditioner
just
was
looking.
on.
They're just looking out for the kids' best
Hey,
interest.
man.
Car tracker just needed a ride. He was trying to pick up a pizza. He actually called Papa John's. He showed up the Little Caesars. He had it wrong. He had to go to the other location.
Mm.
But they're looking into charging the
Trying to
father.
make jokes, but
What?
I'm trying to pull us out of this hole we're in.
Child endangerment, I guess, is really what they could.
But years ago, we
Yeah.
didn't flip out on all this stuff. Like I used to lay in the back dash of the back window with the speakers, you know.
Absolutely. I did for years and years because I have two older brothers. Where are you going to sit in the hump in the middle?
Yeah.
God, you get beat up.
We used to
Elbow.
be able to drive in the back.
You drove in the back.
I mean, right in the back, right in the tail, right in the bed of the truck.
Please,
Oh my
I'm
God.
please
trying.
chug
What
that
just- What
monster.
just happened?
Take your hands away from the computer, pick that monster up, and chug it. Please, I beg you.
Ma'am.
I beg you to come back from whatever planet you're on. I beg you to get on that monster.
Ma'am.
You're still not reaching for that monster. Please guzzle it.
Ma'am.
Please.
That'll make me sick.
Do I
if
need to get this
guzzle it.
shotgun
No.
on here? Then start drinking that monster. Come to reality,
Ma'am.
or close to it.
Ma'am. Drink.
You
The
keep
monster.
mamming her. You notice she doesn't answer you. She don't know who the hell you're talking
She
to.
ignores me. That's cool.
I
That's fine.
can't
No,
see if
when you
she-
say when you say ma'am, this one is not going to look at you. She's still looking around the room looking for her mom or something.
You
And-
talking to me?
She can't see over the computer screens at you anyways.
Yeah, we have a little tilt thing that we do.
So y'all have a tilt thing?
We did.
How special.
I didn't bring
You're
her
still not
forward.
reaching for that monster. I need that in you ASAP.
Wow. That got a little
Dang,
edgy.
Scotty!
That got edgy.
Live on air, you gotta
Drink.
go there.
Drink.
Got a little edgy.
I got something.
Yes, let's go.
So
Holy smokes.
San Andreas, the movie, I saw this, I think it was Saturday, and they said on Time Magazine that it shakes up box office with $53 million. With
Wow.
Pitch Perfect coming
Yeah.
in second.
And that's the one with the rock, the new one, the
Yeah.
earthquake.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I want to go see that.
It's on. I have it on my.
We already know your
Okay.
thing. I got a droid upstairs now, by the way.
I don't think you should refer to your grandchild that way, but there was a couple that really just like made $1 million this weekend, huh?
Right.
Yeah, the top 10 list. They,
So that's called San Andreas? San
Right.
Andreas?
San Andreas. So, you know, obviously,
Because
it
that's
has
the
to do
name
with
of the
fall line.
town.
Yeah,
It's pretty
has to do with the
graphic.
fall line.
So did you go see it?
I did.
Man, how, you really like it? Good?
It was good. Like, it was my friends. I did to go see it, but I didn't think it was going to be that. It was pretty graphic. Like, you have your scary movies that come up. I would say that's more scarier than those because it's actually like reality. Like, you have earthquakes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
they're
I might
really
have to
in
go
the
check that
news,
out.
so-
Because there's so many movies that we can watch at home. Don't get me wrong. But then there's big movies that I think you just got to go see them big. You got to
Right.
go see them on the big screen.
Not really.
That would probably,
By the way, before you leave today, I need you to hook me up with some of that stuff.
that would probably be neat to go see it
Excuse
on
me?
the IMAX.
Do you have a pacemaker?
A pacemaker.
Yeah, anybody that has a droid, if you have anything droid based, you need to reach out to
No.
Military Mike here. He's got the hookup of hookups for watching movies. And then us people with the iPhones kind of get screwed. But I got a Droid upstairs now.
And I think everybody should understand.
I got the Samsung Galaxy,
Yeah,
the big one.
Of course, you can do all this stuff and junk like that, but I don't pay for these.
That's why you need to show me how to do it.
I don't pay for these.
This will be the first time in my life I'm going to look at you and say, Mike, show me how to do that.
Twice.
What? Twice I've said that?
No, I'll show you twice. He fell right into it. Hook, line, and sinker. I got him. I got DJ on the line.
Steph needs to get that thing of hers fixed out too. Hey, you've still not picked that monster up.
Yes, I have.
I didn't see it.
So
I need to see
it's
you.
almost empty.
Pick it up. I need to see you.
And why you gotta call me out? You
Quick.
know I'm supposed to not
Quick.
be drinking them anymore.
I know I'm going to start buying them if I have to. If you're going to come in here like a Monday morning every time I see you, drink. Bottoms up. Come on.
How
Come
about,
on.
How about
Come on.
I
That
make
was a
joke?
wimpy. Pretend it was a Bud Light. And just
You can't blow in it.
how about
I
this?
don't guzzle
How about
beer.
this? Hold it above your head. Let's poke a pin in the bottom of it and you shotgun it.
No.
Just for fun. Please, God, save us.
Now you're in trouble.
Good mischief Monday morning from Mexico.
Really? Are you in Tijuana again?
I didn't think
Hey, buddy.
Please tell me they're not running the donkey special and that's why you went down there.
Oh my God.
Jose Jalapeno on the ski.
I didn't realize that Mexico could extradite. Everybody got quiet.
Oh.
Hey, look.
I was waiting for his answer.
Hey, look. It's the San Andreas movie.
Well, I need that app, dude.
Ain't it cool?
I want that app before you leave.
Does that look like the way it started?
We can turn your volume down at least.
Oh, I thought I did have it down.
So listen, before you leave today, you got to hook a brother up. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Jeff?
Not too much. Just listening to the show. Y'all are definitely running a little slow this morning. But
Well,
it
thanks
is
for
Monday.
pointing that out.
Scott pointed it out before me. I was just reiterating.
Yeah. I'm
Welcome
watching.
to the show, Lady O.
Thank you.
And
She's
you might
like,
want to that kind of sounds awkward, Lady O.
why does that sound awkward?
Why?
I'm waiting for this, and I'm kind of worried. Kind of
I'm
worried.
not gonna go there, Scotty.
That's kind of what I was worried about. Thank you for keeping it
Um,
PG-13.
There you go. Thank you.
I thought, God, he's going to say it. He's going to say it. He's going to say it. Thank God he didn't say it.
I'm lost.
Do you not get it?
Me and the intern are watching San Andreas. So if you could hold it down.
So do you not get what's the big O when it comes to ladies,
He-
fool?
He would not understand that.
He's pointing to a
You know
screen.
better
He's
than
not
that.
even looking.
We're watching a movie.
You're supposed to be paying attention to the show.
Can you hold it down?
Oh my God. And you're I
What
don't know
you
what's
gotta
wrong with
deal
you. What is wrong with all y'all
I'm,
today?
I'm looking on TMZ to see what craziness happened in the world over the weekend.
You should have done that before you got on the show, though.
Yes.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yes.
God, oh, man. Callers.
Message. Thanks for calling her out.
Woo, callers are hitting us hard. Dude.
Nah, just chilling at work. Ended up having to cancel my flight to New Jersey. My back is so fried right now.
Yes, explain what happened.
Oh, I pulled a muscle in my lower back about 3 weeks ago, and it was starting to get better because I've been taking it easy, having everybody else do the work. And then Shell decided to kind of switch things up in the warehouse on Thursday. He has a container, personal container he was loading to go to Norway, shipping some things back to Norway to his house so he can go back and visit from time to time. And his truck was supposed to be here at 8 in the morning for him to load out and go. Then I could bring mine in once I had all my staff in here. And ended up, he had to switch his to noon, which pushed mine here at 8 a.m. and only had 2 guys to unload. So I had to get over there and help. And unloading 250-pound TV cabinets didn't do my back no better. So I ended up re-injuring the muscle. And it's to the point where I can't sit no more than about 10 minutes and it locks up on me. So when I stand up, I'm almost at a perfect 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle, however you want to call it. So it's all kinds of screwed up right now. So there's no way I could have sat for an hour and a half on a flight to New Jersey. So
The way
I'm
he
having to cancel and stay here.
the way he just explained that is absolutely positively why I don't want to have a real job.
Yeah, it kind of kind of stinks. I mean,
Yeah,
I
because
think
Mike got a sprain the other day on his thumb. And it was simply because when he swung the refrigerator door up, his
Ow.
thumb was kind of hung in the handle.
Yeah.
He wants to
I
sue
thought
me.
you said-
And I'm like, dude,
It's videoed. Back into the right.
I thought you said
Back
tongue. I
into
was
the
going
right.
to
No.
not even go there.
thumb.
Get it? Get the Magruder film. Back into the right. Talking about
Okay.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you got going on today? So you at home or you're in town?
Nah, I'm in town. I'm going to be in the warehouse. I can't do any kind of manual labor, so I'll just do paperwork and whatnot.
How does Jeff
Kinda-
Matthias work and not do any manual labor? Your whole life
Yeah.
is manual labor.
Did you say Emmanuel
Yeah.
labor?
No. Well, if he was emailing, that would be.
Well, until I fire manual, and then I'll have to find another labor.
Oh my gosh. The jokes. But it is Monday.
It is Monday, and it is me. So
Chris Wood Raven sent me this picture of Steph. And it says, look, this picture from Chris, and it says, slow down. You guys are going way too fast this morning.
I agree. Hey, there's a new episode of Games of Thrones.
You know, I've still not watched any of that.
Are you serious?
I just,
Oh. Do you like
yeah,
Games
it's
of
kind of
Thrones?
cool. I actually got to sit down and watch.
Oh, I love it.
Got to sit down and watch several movies yesterday.
What'd you
I
watch? What'd
couldn't
you
really
watch?
get up into my Hunger Games,
Which
Catching Fire, and Mockingjay.
okay.
I know I'm a little behind the times. I never get time to sit down and watch.
So you watched the third one.
Yes,
You
and
have
I've never seen the first one, so it was kind of interesting
Yeah.
trying to pick up on
No.
what's going on.
no. And to watch the third one and understand it, you really have to watch the second one right before
Yeah, I
you watch
watched-
the third one. So
Well, I said Catching Fire was the second one, right?
yes.
Yeah, I saw the second one. It's the first one I hadn't seen.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
it's
kind
still a little confusing. I'm sure.
pardon me.
of like all these. Well, it's like all these TV channels that do they run the marathons of the series movies where you get like, what is that? Friday the 13th, part 1 through 38, and they'll start off the morning with number 38, then 37. And they'll run them all backwards.
Yeah. That's
It makes no sense.
if you have an Android tablet, there's so many things that you can download where you can watch. Like I was going to start watching NCIS again, and it's like in its 10th season. And then Dino, help me out. How many seasons of South Park? 18 seasons. Of
How
South
do
Park.
I get from that to my screen?
Well, funny you should say that.
Because I don't want to watch that little thing. I want to watch the big thing.
There is a technology called mirror.
That did not sound right, Scott.
Shut up.
It's called
Only
mirroring.
perverts thought that way. Mirror.
Mirroring. Now, there's two ways to do it. Now, I'm going to check real quick, see if those are kicking through. But
Tech Talk with Mike.
well, that's coming.
There you go.
I don't know if it'll be with me though.
Well, it'll be Tech Talk. It'll be just for
somebody.
fun Tech Talk because it'll be all of us. Because like
Yeah.
you know things about the Droid,
Yeah.
and I know things about the Apple, and Steph knows things about the Budweiser, and I know things about the computers and videos, and
Do you know anything?
she knows about the
mirroring?
four wheelers.
Well, there's.
So,
Here, I was just going to show them real quick. See, there's screen mirroring,
Okay,
and basically now it's scanning. I'm going to see if any of those TVs.
scanning for what?
Well, your TV either has to be
A smart
internet,
TV,
yeah, or you can buy a little. It's called a doggle.
a doggle.
And you can hook it up to the TV, and then basically it's just like a small Bluetooth device. And what happens is I can actually take what I'm watching here and go like this.
Yeah, I got that. Like my Apple TV.
Yes.
well,
and-
That would
only-
connect to Apple though,
yes.
would it?
Yeah, that's just
That only helps the people watching on video, Mike. I can do this. I'm on the phone.
well. You know what, Jeff? You hurt your back. I
So would
wouldn't
that
want
be
you to see
DOGGLE?
doggle?
I just asked you. Would that be dog?
Oh no, there's an N in there.
Oh, tell me how to spell it.
I guess it's DONGLE.
So,
Yeah,
Lady
I know,
O,
Doctor.
Yes,
are you learning anything there?
I am.
You know what she's learned?
Especially-
Being middle-aged
especially what
white
not
is
to do?
crazy. Yes, that's exactly what
Oh.
she's learning.
Here, let me fully explain. Do you hear what he just said? Middle-aged white is crazy. Let me remove all doubt.
I don't think she has any doubt.
No, I mean, my last brain cell.
She's gonna go home one day and look at her parents and go, "You are not kidding."
Yeah. No, I'm not dangerous. Well, yeah.
Hey,
just got
Scott,
a gun
I need to
permit.
scoot. I got my phone running.
All right, man. Thanks.
Y'all have a great day.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. You know, you can do that with Netflix. You can do it with Hulu.
Well, I need to find how I can get this.
Okay, well, that's cool. You know what I thought was really cool was, you know how you do the outdoor movie thing?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool to have a freaking?
So this is what it looks like.
Yeah, it comes in all different shapes and sizes.
Where would I get this?
I got mine from Amazon.com. But before you go ordering anything, let's make
Yeah, but
sure
can
we're
I
getting the right
like
one.
get Best Buy? Can I just go buy one?
Oh, I don't. I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm an Amazon guy.
I know that, but I need to like.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait 7 days. I want to go get it today.
I don't think I've ever
He's
waited.
impatient.
Yes,
He
you
wants
think?
it now.
You think?
When he wants something, he wants it
If
now.
I could
and
squeeze one
nobody's
out of my
gonna tell him
butt,
no.
yeah. If I could squeeze one out of my butt right now, it'd still take too long.
So I need to figure out where to get one of these, and we'll do that after the show.
Yeah. And so that's pretty cool. But I thought it would be really neat to have a movie that just came out and then to throw it up on the
Oh yeah, that'd be super cool.
movie outdoor thing. So, and then we could charge for hot dogs. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, here's how it works. I can show a movie for free,
Oh, you can't charge.
but I cannot charge to watch said movie.
The FCC seals would come out of the lake.
So I can charge you for coming in my backyard and getting some food, but I had to show you the movie for free.
Let's sell beer.
Because we're going to start doing movies, by the way, Mr. Mike.
Yes, sir. I'm
in
all about
in Old Town Conyers at the Art Council building, like Grease,
Mm-hmm.
Dogs of War,
Mm-hmm.
War Z, all those sort of things on the projector. Why are you going?
Because if we do it down there, it's going to get all.
But that's what Scotty's
Yeah.
been wanting to do
I-
for the longest
fine.
What?
That's fine.
time.
What
I'm
is-
not saying
it-
don't
it-
do it.
But it's going to get what?
It just, you know,
I don't know. Is why I'm asking.
it loses its grassroots.
How does it? We're going to be sitting in theater seats showing it,
That's no fun. You want to sit in a little crappy
And you get-
director chair
and you
get
meet
from
people.
Walmart. And,
And get your name out there like you've been wanting to do.
no
'Cause
problem.
You've been trying to do this for
Oh
what,
my gosh!
2 years
You can't
now?
please everybody. You can't please everybody. All right, let's dial this number just to mess with somebody. And there's that I was talking about.
Wasn't real.
No, but you're doing it in the microphone. People listening at home are going, "What the hell's he doing?" Watch this. He doesn't know this number. He's not going to answer.
answer it.
Not this early.
He doesn't know the number.
Hello, you reached Rogers Gautier. I'm sorry I'm not available to take your call at this time. I will return.
And he's talking about being a sponsor.
What kind of business does he do?
Security cameras, everything. So he's going to probably come in and
Ooh.
mount my cameras for me. And
Hello, you reached Rogers Gautier.
Oh, now he's sending it straight to.
yeah, because I'm going to
He's
keep calling back.
rejecting it.
It don't matter. It's only good business when I keep calling.
Keeps putting his name out there.
Hello, you reached Rogers Gautier. I'm sorry I'm not available to take your call at this time. I will return your call as soon as possible.
It's 8
If
a.m.
received before 5 p.m. If not, I will
I mean, it is 8 a.m. on a Monday. He very well may be in his office trying to get his trucks out this morning and everything else. So I am only just calling him to stir crap this morning because we can.
We've only just begun.
That's right. You wait till I get him on the phone because I need to get cameras on my deer feeder. I mean, I can't decide, is it the squirrels that's eating the food or is it the deer? But I think it could have been a coyote or my neighbor's dog. But I need to get some cameras out there. Yeah, you wait till I get him on the phone.
Yeah, speaking of critters, Travis and I were walking in our front yard over yesterday, and something has been digging holes around the trees.
All right, watch this. This is this gentleman's birthday. I gotta go find it now. Come on, computer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic
Nobody's
voice
gonna
message
answer the
system.
phone.
His birthday would have been Saturday.
45914
Showtime?
is not available.
Yeah.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording,
We're gonna try again. See if he answers.
So that's who you're trying to call right there?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is only 8, where usually it would be 9.
They're not an hour behind us, are they?
No, I'm talking about if we'd have started at 8.
Oh no, it says visited. I'm sorry.
your call has been forwarded.
You're just striking out all over.
Well,
the
I mean,
place.
it is 8 a.m. I mean, we, used to when we would do this, it'd be like 9 a.m. We're a little early
Yeah.
considering.
Yes, we are.
Dum 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 dum.
So you know how we were wanting to do the food challenge, have the different
Sure.
stuff that people were going to eat, and one of them was
Yeah.
the pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a Long Island teen, not iced tea teen, that got detention because he gave some of his friends the ghost peppers.
Okay.
He gave them the ghost peppers and told them that they'd soon have smoke coming out of their ears. 3 of the boys had such a bad reaction that their faces turned the color of Tabasco sauce.
Bonus round.
They grabbed their stomachs and raced off to find any relief. 1 ran to get milk. 2 were standing there to fume it out, and then they went to the nurse. But yeah, the boy got detention for giving them ghost peppers.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Can't do anything.
That's a lot of energy we have here, y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Have you
ridiculous.
finished that can yet?
Boom, boom.
There's like a swallow left. And I'm
Slower.
Look, let's shoot off to a commercial. I got some little pranks to Joe Leaper. Just making sure you're listening. Uh-oh. I don't know who this is.
Cool.
Oh, this is Roger. Watch this, y'all. Everybody. Hello?
Hey, good morning. This is Rogers returning the call.
Yeah, man. I heard you did security cameras. I was trying to figure out about getting some cameras out at my house.
That's not a problem. Yes, who am I speaking with?
This is Roger. My name's Partain.
You said Partain?
Yeah, Roger Partain.
Okay, that name sounds very familiar.
I'm from Conyers.
Okay. All right. Where's your located at?
I'm off Salem Road near the Salem campgrounds. I got a bunch of deer problems. Well, I think it's deer. That's why I want some cameras.
Okay. You sound like my friend Scotty.
Crap.
busted.
See, this is why I can't do pranks. But you called and I had to act quick.
Oh man, hey man, it's all good, man. I knew the number, man. That's why I called back. And I was being unprofessional.
Oh, you already
But I
had
did
it in
what you-
there.
How's it going, my man? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I was talking about you this morning, so I
Hey, what you doing? You're doing a great job.
had to mess with you a little bit. But I do need to get with you about getting those cameras in, man. We can work out some sponsorship and get them cameras in.
That's not an issue, man. I got a guy. I could actually send over there by the end of this week, man. To take a look and install them. So you already got them, right?
Yeah, I already own them. Eight cameras, DVR, all of it. I'm not as thin as I used to be, so crawling around in my attic is not as is easy for me.
Okay. Do you have any wire already? Do I need to bring some wire?
No, it supposedly has everything it's supposed to have.
Okay.
So all you got to do is
All
just kind of unbox it and go.
Okay. That's not a problem at all, my man.
I'll get
So
a
you're doing
picture
a
of
great
what
job, sir.
brand it is or whatever, and I'll send it to you just so you know in advance.
Okay, cool. So how's everything working out? I appreciate your help for looking out for Olivia.
Oh yeah, and we're live, by the way. She's listening. She's sitting here at the table.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, man. As soon as we get together, man, we'll chop it up. And like I said, I got you covered on those cameras.
All right, man. Sounds good. Well, have a great day. I just had to kind of mess with you a little bit. It's Monday.
Oh, it's all good, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. We'll
Okay,
see you
man.
here.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. All right, now listen. Showtime just called back. I need you in the old man voice,
Mm-hmm.
because most likely he's not listening.
Okay.
But in the old man voice, say that you're Reverend so-and-so.
Okay.
Hopefully that keeps him from cussing. And say that you knew he did shirts and wanted to know, could he donate some of his shirts to a benefit that you're doing.
Okay. I can do it.
But he makes this thing called Southern Tradition. And unfortunately, but fortunately, it's the southern states, and he tries to put a Confederate flag through there.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to go, I would love you to donate these, but I can't have it.
I'm from Montana.
We can't have Confederate flags on stuff. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
I'm
But
from
keep
Montana.
reminding him you're a reverend so he doesn't cuss.
Okay. I'll tell him I'm Muslim.
Oh, crap, wrong number.
That'd be. Now they're T-shirts, right? Is that
Yes.
what I said? Okay.
Yes, he does hats. He does all sorts of stuff. And he's probably not listening,
Okay. Good. I hope not.
but he started this T-shirt brand. And let me show you what the shirts look like.
Now, are we calling his business?
Well, we're calling him, but I don't know how the business part of it's working yet because it's relatively new.
Okay.
And it's what's so funny is he's not redneck. He's not redneck at all. But when you quickly glance, a lot of people are like, "Oh man, those are just redneck shirts," but they're not. But that's if somebody quickly looks, they don't know. And that's where I think this could really go good
Now, has
to
he
mess with him.
Has he been to any of these outings?
Yes, he was there. He was part of the episode of the Me and the Crazy Guy.
Okay, what was the name of that event? Do you remember? Just something close.
It
was down in Covington Square.
It was on
It
the
was the
Covington Square.
Bike
That's good.
Fest.
It was for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So
It was Covington Bike Fest.
yes, but I
Okay.
was just letting him know that's what it's for. So he could actually say that's where he remembers.
Is he in a wheelchair?
No.
Okay.
But you can definitely throw out the fact that the guy with the black bus had, you contacted the guy with the black bus who was doing the thing for St. Jude's, and that led to him, and et cetera, et cetera. I wanted you to see the shirt,
That's cool.
but these are what the shirts. That's one version of the shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a black and gray. And again, it's so funny because so many people are believing that he's just making.
Go up where it says about. Right there, Scotty.
I'm fixing to. I was looking to see if he had actual shirts.
Yeah, because if you go there where it says about. And
See if it takes
then-
it. Southern
yeah,
Tradition Apparel.
Yep, right there.
See, that's the logo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it what's so it's just it blows my mind because so many people stereotype what the logo is, and I'm like, y'all do know he's a club DJ, right? Like he plays hip hop all night long, and he's a club DJ. But you can't people have that stereotype in their brain.
Sure.
Okay,
Bring it to me.
crap, he's calling back. Ready?
Yes. Hello, this is Reverend Sessions.
I'm sorry?
Reverend Sessions. Can I help you?
Somebody called my telephone number from this
Oh,
line.
okay. Sir, I was calling. Hello?
Uh-huh.
I was calling. I run a foundation called Not All Is Lost. It's
NAIL is the acronym. And we had spoke briefly at the what the heck was that thing down there at the Covington thing?
Uh-huh.
Where you were there.
Okay.
And we had talked about doing some T-shirts.
Yeah.
Okay. Now is that a nonprofit thing?
No, sir, it's not.
So it's for profit.
Give me 1 second. Let me try to call you back when I get some better service.
Well, I can hear you fine.
Somebody's probably letting him know.
Like, dude, they're duping you.
Oh my God. Yeah, somebody's probably letting him know.
All right, so when he calls back, I'm gonna be really angry with him.
Well, I don't know if I'd be angry.
I am. I'm gonna be
Okay,
angry.
now this guy, Joe Lipa, you need to listen. So this guy runs, I don't know if he saved this number. I hope he hasn't, but he's kind of the contact number for the American Legion.
Oh, okay.
So nail the fact that you're a disabled vet, you're an old guy,
Man.
that you need to talk to them about renting the hall, and that you were told he's the guy to talk to because you would like to do something and bring the bikers together and do a charity ride. But I need it to be something stupid like disabled vets that need pee bags. You hear me?
God, I hate you.
Pee bags, so that when they ride their motorcycles and they leave pee, it just goes down to their ankle. Come on,
Okay.
figure it out. It doesn't have to really be that, but just something stupid, lame like that.
No problem. I got you.
Because it was his birthday.
Lord Jesus.
His name's Eddie. Call him Edward. From the American Legion, Loganville.
This is Eddie. Can I help you?
I'm sorry. Who's this?
This is Eddie Simpson with Transports.
Hey, Eddie. Hey, look here. I was at that ride, and I talked to somebody about renting the place because we're gonna have a fundraiser for we want to bring bikers in again.
You wanted to do a fundraiser for what now?
What we're doing is we're bringing in handicapped, disabled combat motorcycle riders.
Okay.
And it's a fundraiser. We have this thing, and it's called Colostomy for Life.
Okay.
And what it is a system that it basically puts the bag. You know what I'm talking about, right? The bag in a thing on the side of your boot. I don't like to say it this way, but basically, you can pee while you're riding.
Do you have information? I'm having a little tough time hearing it. Do you have information on a flyer of some sort?
No, you can't do a flyer for a pee bag, Eddie.
Okay.
I mean, if you did the flyer in yellow, nobody'd understand what the bag was for. Eddie, did you serve?
Yes, sir. I did. I was in the Air Force.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll use smaller words. It's like a bag for pee.
Okay.
And
When is your ride?
well, that's what I need to talk to you about. Because if I can't get to Hall, I can't. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to start with a date if the Hall's taken.
Okay. You're looking at starting a ride, and you wanted to start it at our facility and use our hall.
Yes, we don't need the latrines though,
Right. Okay.
because we all have the bag.
Right. When would there be a time that you could come down to the post and meet with me?
I'm not there, so I don't have access right now
Okay.
to dates and time. But is there a time you could come down? We can meet.
I'm available 24/7. I would prefer not to meet with a man after dark, though.
All right. I'll be up there on Friday night. Could you meet me then?
Well, that kind of sounds like a date or something on Friday night. I'm over 50, and you got to be careful these days.
Yeah. Well, it's because I actually, I work, so I'm not able to get up there. But I can have one of our other officers meet you up there Friday afternoon if you just give me a time.
No, police officers scare me. I don't like to have anything to do with them.
Okay. What time would be good on Friday for you, sir?
If you'll buy a beer, I can be there about 3.
3 o'clock. Let me see, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Let me talk to Mike Burwell. I'll see if he's available. And
What was his last name? I'm sorry. What was
Burwell.
Is he
Mike
Italian?
Burwell.
Is he Italian?
No, he's not.
Okay, because I don't deal with Italians. Now I go to sleep about 8, so you'll probably have to buy about 4 beers.
4 bells. How about that?
Yeah, is there a place I can sleep there? Y'all got rooms in the back?
No.
Oh. Now some of our guys need to take naps.
Say again?
Naps on Saturday. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Eddie. Are you listening? Eddie, Earth to Eddie.
Earth to Eddie.
At 50, I didn't know if your hearing was getting a little
Just
hard
for
there.
fun radio.
Who's this?
This is DJ Scotty. You're live on the radio. Joe Leeper is crying. He's typing to me now going, oh, my God, quit laughing. I'm over here crying. So you're live.
Yeah, military Mike in the house.
That is crazy.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man, you're like trying to dance around the fact that I had a pee bag on my leg. It
We
was great.
couldn't figure out, like, your birthday, when your birthday occurred, we weren't actually able to do it last week. So it's like, I've got to get him, and he's not going to be expecting it on Monday.
No, not at all.
And hell, at 50, you probably forgot your birthday was last week. So, Steph, anything?
That was crazy.
You were getting frustrated.
I
Don't lie to
I didn't know. I didn't know what direction it was going to go. But once the Italian comment started, I was wait a minute, something doesn't sound right here.
And he's like, "What can I prank him with?" I said, "Tell him we're doing a ride for pee bags on ankles or something. I don't know. This way they don't have to stop as much." And Joe Leeper said to make sure to tell you that this was all his idea.
Okay.
Full credit.
Actually, right now the text message goes, "This was not my idea," in capital letters. But we'll just throw him under the bus too.
There you go.
Well, happy birthday, brother. I just figured I'd try to get you and give you a laugh while I could.
You sure did. I appreciate it.
All right, happy
man.
birthday.
We'll see you later.
50-year-old.
All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.
Now I need to call Stan. Mess with Stan a little bit.
What happened to the guy with the shirts?
I don't know. We're going to call him back.
Just freaking blew me.
He's probably already listening at this point because somebody's probably ratted us out and said, "He's trying to get you. He's trying to get you."
That's terrible, man. Just not to call me back. Call me back and
Remember,
prank
you're a
me.
reverend.
Oh, are we calling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm burping.
Did you see this nonsense about Kim Kardashian? Yeah, she's going to squeeze out another puppy. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to ugly her up.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Yeah, he's not answering.
I don't blame him.
Oh, my gosh. That would have been good, though. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else that's on this list?
Yeah, great.
That,
Now you got me going. Let's keep going till we piss somebody off.
Yeah, why not? Like you have morals all of a sudden.
I just, I don't mind doing it. I really want to work on the Yoda voice.
I know.
I think you do the old man so good. All right, this is Brad.
That wasn't very nice.
This is Brad at the orthodontist.
Brad Johnson, right? Now, what does he do over
the orthodontist?
What does he do?
Orthodontist.
What does he do?
He answers the phone and runs the front office.
Okay.
Of
So he's a secretary?
an oral surgery.
This can go bad. I'm a reverend.
I don't know if I want you to repeat that question. All right. Here you go. I'm muting everybody, but
Oral Surgery Associates. It's Brad. How may I help you?
Hello, Brad. Do you guys have appointments on Saturday?
No, don't do any Saturdays.
What about Saturday morning?
Nope.
Okay. Do you
You'll
work?
be here by yourself. We don't do Saturdays.
Why would I want to go to oral surgery by myself?
Can't really make out what you're saying. It's kind of muffled. Sounds like you're in a can.
No, I'm not in a can. I got an Obama phone.
That's terrible.
Why would I go to oral surgery by myself?
Well, if you come on Saturday, that's what's going to happen.
Are you open on Saturday?
Absolutely not.
Why are you telling me to come on Saturday?
I didn't tell you to come on Saturday. You asked if we did a Saturday.
You said I'd be there alone.
You would be.
But that doesn't make sense.
I can't help that.
Now, what's your latest appointment on Friday?
Latest appointment's going to be at 2:00.
Can you do it at 4?
I can't make out what you're saying.
That
phone you got is not really working too well.
It's an Obama phone. Hold on. 4. Can you do it at 4?
No.
5?
Even nowhere.
Nowhere.
How long is this going to go on?
Well, I'm trying to get an appointment.
Okay. Well,
I have to get a driver. Now, do y'all do appendicitis stuff?
I don't even know what you said.
Appendicitis. Do y'all do surgery?
You didn't drop that phone in the toilet this morning, did you?
No, I have a colostomy bag.
Sounds like you might have some scuba gear on or something. It's pretty hard to hear you.
I don't scuba. I have a colostomy bag.
Call me back when you get a better connection.
No. Oh.
He had to have known.
no, he doesn't know yet. But we got to make it quick before he figures it out.
All right, you call.
Don't get so close to the mic because he probably can't understand you. So now try to talk a little different and go, can you hear me about it? And talk just a little different. So because we want to keep him strung along as long as possible. So just tell him you need to get somebody to bring you up there at 1 Friday.
Covington Oral Surgery, this is Ashley. How may I help you?
Yes, can I speak with Brad?
He's on another line.
Can I wait for him?
Sure. Just one moment, please.
Thank you.
We're just 2 miles.
Did you hear what he said in the background?
Mall on LaVista Road. Our Snellville location is at Highway 78 and Oak Road. And in Stockbridge, we're located off the Hudson Bridge Road exit on Country Club
He thought he heard a cuss word.
Our Athens
I heard him
office
say
is
it.
on Prince Avenue. We're now in Monroe at 307 South Broad Street and in
Tell him you
Roswell at
speak better and say, I think I got a
10930
better
Crabapple
connection. But do speak a
Road,
little better.
Suite 160. We also added
And
a
don't get so
location in
far-fetched about
Dunwoody at
appendicitis.
4721
What's this surgery? I'm just.
Chamblee,
Well, you don't
Dunwoody
want it to be
Road,
unbelievable.
Suite 301. In just a moment, we'll be back to tell you more.
You had me on hold so long, I thought I was about to die.
I'm gonna act like I'm calling the place for a ride.
Don't have
The bad
quite
thing
enough
is he's
room
already
to
turning
grow
his
in as
app on
they
right now.
should. They can become impacted, leading to pain,
I bet he is.
infection, and other concerns. The
It's not
skilled
gonna get
team
better
at
with
Oral
time.
Surgery Associates and Dental Implant Centers provides wisdom tooth removal. We also offer the latest dental sedation options to help you relax and drift through treatment without any worries.
Good God, this sucks.
We'll be
He's
glad
not
to
coming
tell
back.
you more
He's
during
probably
your
hung up and called
consultation.
back.
Assistance
He's
is
probably going
only
to
a
be
moment
doing something
away.
in a minute to pay me back.
Oral Surgery Associates, this is Martha.
I was trying to reach Brad.
No, he stepped out. This is Martha.
Do you have the recording was talking about impaction?
This is Martha. How may I help you?
Can I get a ride?
I beg your pardon?
No, I don't have
Perdóname,
one.
señor.
Can I get a number 3
Más despacio, por favor.
with refried beans?
Más despacio. It's much slower.
Sweet,
Much slower. I cannot understand.
sweet tea.
Sweet tea will give you cavities.
Come on, bro. you
Man,
know,
come
you know, I had to
on.
mess with you on your birthday.
Jeez.
Sweet tea will give you cavities, my friend. You are, dude.
Where you
now
get?
I got you.
Come on, you know it's your
Now-
birthday,
now
right?
I
Come
got
on.
you. Yeah.
You
Now
knew
I
it.
got you.
You knew that you were a target. You knew there was a target on your back.
And he was mad. I heard the cuss words.
And you're
Yeah,
live
no,
and
was-
it's on
there was no-
YouTube.
There was no cuss word. No,
Yes,
sir.
there
No,
was.
sirree.
When I was
He
talking to that
singing
young
the-
lady.
You just go back and watch this when you get home. Dude, you got a
You know,
tag.
like, I'm getting punked. I'm getting punked. I can feel it. I know.
You got a target on your back today. There might even be a delivery of pizzas. COD delivery.
Dude, that was awesome. I was sitting here. I didn't pull out the employee handbook. I'm going through phone numbers. Who the hell's messing with me? Oh,
And then when the
good
female
morning.
answered, he's like, "Can I hold?"
I'm like, you know what? Whoever it is, I'm giving it right back to him. Buddy Rowe, how are you this morning, sir?
Great, man. Great. Hey, how are you? You're the one that turned 70 today.
I know. The gal's not as bad today as it was yesterday.
Yesterday. That's right. That's right. Well, as much as we've done and as much as you've helped us do around here, I'm like, yeah, we got to, if it's one of ours, we got to give it up a little
Buddy
bit. We got to
Rowe,
pay
I
it
don't-
back.
I don't help you do anything, man.
Oh,
you know?
whatever.
I've been slacking almost for it. I've been too busy.
You've been busy,
Hey,
dude. Everybody's
matter
been
of
busy.
fact, I know. Keep your eyes peeled. Anybody's got a reliable vehicle for about 35 to 4. I need a phone call. I need a text. I need something because right now I'm carless because I got one child going one way and the other one, and then the wife's going a different direction.
Good Lord.
Stranded.
Wow,
Anyway,
wow, wow.
You
I'll,
in there this morning?
I'll find out because, Rob's, they've always got cars they're working on and things like that.
We looked for about 3 or 4 hours on Saturday, just here and there, this lot, that lot. Some of the prices these people want on these things, they're absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the world, man. That's where it is when you got to buy something. It sucks. but
Absolutely crazy, dude. Some of them I just giggle. I just laugh like, yeah,
That's
you
right.
lost your mind.
Yeah, start
Well,
looking up
cool.
lift vans, Brad. That'll get you going real good. Look
What's
at the
that sound
prices
for?
on them.
Seriously expensive. Like out
I mean,
of this world expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many you got in the studio this morning?
4. It's 4 of us.
4.5.
10, 4,
Five.
dude.
Well,
Cool.
5
cool.
counting.
Cool.
No.
Hey,
Six
Scotty, how's
counting, actually.
the super girl? How's the little baby?
oh, doing great. Bouncing off the walls like normal.
Oh, she's awesome, dude. She
Yep.
really is cool.
Yep. Hopefully,
man, I
we're
think-
supposed to be having a tour at Peachtree Academy today.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The wife was telling me, "Hey, just tell them to call me and all that good stuff."
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I hope that works out for you, buddy.
Me
Rowe.
too. Me too. Well, dude, get back to work,
Hey,
man. I just had to mess
I
with
got
you.
to slide. Hey, buddy Rowe, you guys have a good show, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye, Brad.
Do.
So I just got my cars for sale.
There you go. That's what
Okay.
you gotta do.
I think that's an Explorer. Is that correct?
Mhm.
So what else we got? Are we going to a commercial?
8:34, 36.
You got anything?
Yeah. 110.
I mean, you didn't have to do it right now. I just meant when we come back.
Yeah,
from
when we
commercial.
come back. Yeah.
I'm gonna get her.
Yep.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
so-
get her.
so-
I'm gonna try not to kill Steph today. I
Look,
didn't
it's
say that out
empty.
loud, huh?
It's empty.
I bet you need a second one.
No.
I got some red line. I'll go get you some red line.
The 1st of June.
We'll be right back, everybody. We'll don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I did it down here.
Walk away. The video's still picking all that up. How did you forget radio etiquette in just 2 days?
Forget radio etiquette.
For you.
It is the first. I gotta make my way to all the sponsors.
Yep.
Man, that's it. Steph, you see how many of these weekly ratings on Trivia Craft? Man, a friend of mine, she answers like 500 to 600 correct answers a week.
Maybe I could call Brad back and see if I can get some laughing gas or some night or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That help get the comedy flow back in here. It seems to be lagging.
Get the flow.
So did you see my videos of me catching the speeders with a radar gun?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
57, 58.
Yeah. How about the dump truck loaded running that fast?
Yeah, I just, why Rockdale County will not put the sign out here, the radar sign, or an officer, goes beyond me. But who knows? Maybe they don't like you.
Wow, look what they did to that little girl's hair. Is that a girl or a boy?
Adrian.
It's a boy.
Huh. All right, we got to figure out something. I hate to bother Todd. See if he can get me this number. I think I've asked for it before. It stinks that some of my messages don't go back as far as they used to.
They do. You just got they're archived.
I mean, well, used to they go back a lot further. Now all of a sudden I can't get them to go back any further. I was trying to find this one girl's number to be able to prank her. And the problem is I can call a guy that I know that can give it to me. But the problem is I don't want to wake him up. Like this goes back to September 2012. So that's what I meant. All of a sudden, it only went back to February of this year for one person, but yet now I'm like in April of 13. It went that far back that fast. That's crazy.
So who fades?
Good Lord. All right, we got stories.
That's what I got one right here.
What you
got? Jennifer Burbella is a nursing student who is suing her school after failing to pass a required course twice.
Okay. We got to hear why, because that's kind of stupid. How is she going to sue the school for that?
She said she was suffering from anxiety and depression, and she is seeking at least $75,000 in damage.
Good Lord. And none of that is the school's fault. Fault or responsibility.
Oh, gotta love it, man.
Steph, anything? What you got? Could you take your hand off your mouth and go to the microphone so I can hear you?
I didn't know you had your headphones on. I wasn't looking because I was reading.
I know you're on a different planet today. Come on.
No, I'm not. Man asked city to ban fart smells.
Oh my God. Yes. Let's go with those two. Because that really makes a lot of sense. Man, look at this cart, but it's $423. Who in their right mind has that kind of money to pay for a cart? But it would fold up and go right under everything. Good Lord. I got to get a to-go setup made so that when we go places, like to be able to go live. All right, everybody, we're back.
Yeah, in black.
So what was you just saying? Because we have two stories. It's kind of funny. Stephanie's story after Mike's. They're both odd, but it's funny to hear them together. So let's hear it, Mike.
Well, I guess it's okay to say her name, right? The young lady's name.
Yeah, go ahead. If it's in the news, we're just telling what's already been told.
Well, I'll say it this way. Her last name is Burbarella. She is suing her nursing school for failing her required exam twice. She is suing for $75,000. She said that she was suffering from anxiety and depression. So there, nanny doo doo. I would like to sue the military for $1 billion.
I just find it funny. You are going to try to sue a school because you couldn't pass a test, and you're going to blame it. Okay, not saying you don't have anxiety problems, but
Yeah, really.
How do you blame the school for that? Oh my God, can I go back and sue my elementary school because I'm dyslexic? Can I go sue I want to go sue my high school. Can I go sue my high school because I'm dyslexic?
I mean, she has a lawyer and everything. He told WNEP 16.
I need his name because if he's stupid enough to take that case, I'll make up about 10 cases and we'll go just throw court cases everywhere.
I guess, when you think about it, you really can put this paperwork together and sue somebody. Doesn't mean it's going to get in
Could he
court.
sue a college because it's considered a business and you paid for it versus a high school is not a paid?
I don't know, man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm paying the college, it's almost as a business, like if I buy something from McDonald's.
Yeah. And if it's not,
and if it's not a paid transaction, can you sue them?
Talking about McDonald's, I would like to mention this. Whatever happened to the truth in advertising law? Because, they show you this burger that is, the meat and the vegetables. I call them vegetables. I'm a fat guy. They show, and then when you get it, oh my God. I haven't eaten McDonald's in quite some time, and we ate it last week.
But it does not look like the picture.
Oh, it doesn't look anything like the picture. And oh my God, a quarter pounder? No.
But yeah, you can sue over.
Yeah, you can sue because you can't pass the test.
Because you can't pass the test. That's what doesn't make sense. How many great lawsuits should exist versus how many stupid ones?
This is going to be, I'm kind of giggling about it. I don't know if anybody else will find it funny, but she's a nurse. I want her to pass her test.
I would love for her to pass her test. She has to administer drugs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The doc tells her what to give. She's supposed to go stick it in the little syringe. She's supposed to shoot it into my arm or into my IV bag.
You really want a doctor that got a D on his phone, like say I'm working on your head?
Hey, how about, do we really want a nurse with a needle that has anxiety problems? It'd be like this if you're watching video. Come here, Steph. Hold your arm still while I give you this shot.
More than likely, it's like this: little bit for me, little bit for you, little bit for me. You want some?
You're supposed to get Demerol. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I came in for vitamin B12. No, we're both taking Demerol. What do you mean both? You're supposed to be giving me vitamin B12. Yeah, but I have a feeling that we want some Demerol.
Yeah, really.
We want some Demerol. Okay, Steph, go on with your story.
Crazy. A man asked city to ban fart smells. A resident of Pendleton, Oregon, has written a letter requesting the city council to ban the smell of farts in the community.
How do you do that?
All the deaf people would be really upset because that's really the only way they get to enjoy them.
Do you really? Is that the one you're going with?
Yeah. Plus, it's Oregon, so who knows? But yeah, I tell my kids all the time. Do you know why farts smell? Do you know why the farts smell? So deaf people can enjoy them. Thank you.
No, farts smell because it's air going over a turd. Don't try to give a good reason about deaf people. Come on.
I almost killed Stephanie last week. Remember? She was yelling and screaming at me.
Yeah, that was gross. Last week, the city of Pendleton updated its nuisance ordinances to cover the smell of marijuana. That means that even though recreational marijuana will be legal in Oregon starting in July, a person can be fined up to $500 if someone complains they smell marijuana coming from that person's property.
Okay, so let me get it right. They're fixing to make it legal to smoke it.
Yes.
Okay, you know what they've done? They found the loophole. They just found the loophole. Okay, so I will pass it to make these people satisfied that we passed it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bow down. We're going to pass it, but then we're going to make it illegal to smell.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can own a gun,
but you can't buy bullets.
It's illegal to buy ammunition.
That's right.
Yes.
I got asked the other day about how many guns I have in my house and do I have the guns and the ammo separate?
Who was a government that asked you that?
And I went, yeah, because that's how I need to do my guns.
That's safe.
But did a government agency ask you that? Oh, yeah, that way. Yeah. Mm-mm. I'm going to give that a great big no.
So, yeah.
In a letter published in the East Oregon on Thursday, someone who signed his name as Peter Walters merely asked that council members take the next logical step and start regulating a far more nauseous smell. It was with great relief Thursday when I read in the East Oregon, however you say that Pendleton City Council took the time to pass an amendment to the city's nuisance ordinance banning marijuana odor. Clearly, there has been no issue of greater importance facing the city. Now that this is important work has been completed, I hope that the council will move on to restricting the more offensive smell that plagues our community. Farts.
What is wrong with people?
Way too much free time.
That's absolutely stupid.
It is.
That right there is absolutely stupid. But again, they're legalizing one thing. They're just figuring out how to do it is all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking that you're going to have to make barbecue sauce illegal.
Why?
Because it makes me fart.
Just for fun.
Okay. Is the guy who wants the fart stuff, is he a pothead?
It
No,
doesn't say.
That's what I'm
Because
saying. This is all trickery. This is all trickery where they're trying to make one thing acceptable and one thing not acceptable. And this is just somebody complaining, period.
But it sounds as if he got really, really stoned one day and one of his friends like Dutch ovened him or something and it messed up his high and now he wants it gone.
No, what it is you got a pothead who now thinks it's cool he's going to be able to smoke in public, but he knows if he gets caught with the smell, he's going to go to jail. So he's saying, well, if you're going to put me in jail due to that smell, then I want this smell to be considered offensive. This is just a pothead who has nothing but, dude needs to get a job, put his Velcro or slip-on shoes on, and go smoke pot somewhere else.
I mean, he obviously has clearly never listened to Jeff Foxworthy and Jeff Foxworthy's view on farts, especially farts from men.
And can I ask why any of this matters?
Farts for men. I'm not only a client, I'm the president.
Oh, geez.
Wow. But anyway, the reason I'm calling is because somebody else wants to say hi.
Okay. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hell.
Oh, isn't that show coming
That's
up?
Cookie.
Yeah. Cookie.
I heard that Cookie's coming to do a dance at the drag show in Porterdale.
Yeah. That's this weekend,
I
isn't it?
don't know yet. I've heard about it, but I got to make sure. I don't know if I have anything to wear for it.
Don't wear anything.
Well, we're trying
You have to wear something.
We're
They're
trying
on
to
laws.
We're trying to decide what Cookie's dance song should be. Some of them do Liza Minnelli, some do Cher. Drag shows they sing Beyonce.
I wanted to do Ethel Merman.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about.
I thought I was going to be in
Cookie.
the show.
If you want to be, we can put you in the show.
I want to do Ethel Merman. There's no business like show business.
Okay. Are you willing to do that?
I am.
If
Cookie.
Hot
military
dang.
might get-
Cookie and
I
Military
will say
Mike.
this. I will say this right now. If Military Mike gets in a dress and gets on that stage with me, Cookie will do it.
No, it's this weekend.
You know
right?
what you two should sing together, especially since you're Military Mike? Y'all should get dressed up and sing like the old show tune type stuff where the girls used to go sing for the troops and
Yeah, like the U.S.
the Candyman can.
What about Donnie and Marie? I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Well, the two of y'all could sing that. That would be hilarious.
I think so. And then Cookie, you got a little you got a cowboy hat and all. You could be country. I'll be rock and roll.
No, I don't really like the country.
It's just a show.
People who know Cookie know I'm really kind of new age, if you will.
So what are you going to sing? Flock of Seagulls?
I really don't know yet.
Okay. So Military Mike, you got to figure out something, and Cookie's got to figure out something.
I am prepared to do Ethel Merman. There's no business like show business.
Okay. And I will, you better start singing it at home and getting used to lip singing to it.
I'm good.
You already know it.
I just can't wait to see Military Mike in a dress.
Okay. So you got a dress, or I need to go with you to Value City and Value Village?
I'm gonna need a moo.
We're going to Value Village to get you one?
I'm gonna need a moo.
Or are you just going to go buy a tablecloth at Walmart?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, because you're going to fold it up like the Hawaiian looking dress, right?
Curtains or something.
Okay, so you got this.
Yeah. When is it?
Let's
It's this
see.
weekend, right?
No, it's Saturday.
Okay, it's this weekend because the next weekend after that I'm going to be going.
Well, this
representing
Saturday,
Just
this
Front
coming
Radio.
Saturday, we have 3 events in one day.
Oh, yeah.
We got to do the Brian Mahaffey ride in the beginning.
I don't have a motorcycle.
It doesn't matter. we got to be there at Harley.
Mhm.
It starts at the sheriff's department, ends up at Harley. Then we got to get ready for the Arts Council big thing that's happening at the pavilion at 5:30. We got to be there. And then the drag show starts at 10.
And where is that located?
What? The drag show? Social House. Sorry.
Social. Okay, good. Just want to make
So
sure.
get you plenty of sleep. You can just hang with me all day Saturday.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
It's going to be a busy day.
Which part of
and
the
at
day
some
do you think
point,
you can make
Cookie's
it to?
gotta go
I'm
shopping.
going to go to the. Yeah, I did. Come on, Cookie. You got to help me out. Because I don't have any makeup.
So you're not going to come video any of the Brian Mahaffey stuff?
You can one.
Okay, we'll figure it out then. As long as you make it to one. If you make it to the drag show.
I want to make it to the drag show because I
Okay.
think I could win.
Okay.
Now, I don't have any high heels, and I got bad
You don't
feet,
need to be on
but,
heels anyway. You need slippers.
flats. I'm
Flats.
kind of tall. No, but yeah, there's a consignment shop right
And
there.
Steph's going to miss all this. They're going to wrestling.
Oh, that's right. They got wrestling this week.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I can get some costume jewelry. and
Cookie,
everything.
let's hear it. What you
Good.
got?
Well, like I said, my biggest problem is I've just got to be able to have some time to go shopping because I'm gone all week long. I won't be back in until Friday afternoon, Friday evening.
Well,
and then, like you said, all day Saturday we're busy.
Go to Value Village Saturday.
Bitch, make time.
Or Sunday, Friday, I mean. Friday.
But we got stuff we got to do Friday. Remember?
No. You just go straight. You
You
just go
you wanna-
straight to Value Village right when you get in town.
But remember, you wanted to put your woo-woo on the bus.
I got a police siren that I was talking about putting on the bus.
Great.
Yeah, he wanted to put his woo-woo-woo on the bus.
Now, is there any? Do you have a little envelope in there where we can put bail money?
What?
Yeah.
So the drag show. Todd Scott just said he might even dress up too.
Come on now.
Who said that?
I got shoes.
The owner of Social House, Todd Scott.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm good.
Yep. He's going to dress up as a chef.
I still say we get
A
DJ
female
Scotty
chef.
in a dress.
No, that can't happen.
DJ Scotty needs to dress up
You
for
can
this.
you
Even
can
if-
you can want
even
that
if
in
you
one
don't
hand
get
and
in
wish
the
it in the
show.
other. No.
Have you
that's
ever
not
seen his
happening.
legs?
Even if you don't participate
No.
in the show,
No.
show your support.
No. There's
he-
no way I can't.
Yeah, he wouldn't like that because he'd have to shave.
I have to have meetings and stuff with people. I can't do that.
You can't shave your goatee and mustache.
Oh,
Why?
wait. Do I have to shave mine?
Yes.
No,
No.
I'm not. Cookie's not going to shave.
I mean, I will if I have to.
It's going to make it hard for you to get pantyhose on, but hey.
Cookie, you don't have a hairy lip.
Why would I put pantyhose on my head? Never mind.
I don't know. Why'd you do it last time? All right, Cookie, thanks for calling in. We're fixing to shoot off the commercial. We're going on that 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. I'm coming into traffic, and I really don't want to go up anybody's rear end like this.
Yes. Have a great day.
There's no.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Oh.
So you're gonna do Ethel Merman?
Yes, Ethel Merman. There's no business like show business.
All right. And you're going wrestling?
Mhm.
What is this one?
It's the Shindig 2, where they're also doing the Hall of Fame inductees. So it starts at 5.
Now we
The
have.
doors open at 5.
Where?
It's in Monroe at the Knoll Recreational Center in Monroe. And Dr. Brock and Jagged will be here tomorrow talking about it. So they'll have a little more information because Jagged is supposed to be in a 4-way match against AJ Still.
So they're doing another match.
Yeah. But I don't but
Of course, for no titles.
yeah, no title on this one. But yeah, should be interesting.
All righty. All right, y'all. Let's shoot the commercial. We'll be right back.
Do I need to provide the music?
I can come up with it.
Okay.
I just have to know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm. Ethel Merman. So I could do a dress. I could actually put an army shirt on and try to make it like a USO shirt.
You have to run upstairs. I didn't know that it ran out. Somebody ran it out and didn't tell nobody or get any or whatever.
What in the name of Hades did we get into?
What?
Chris. You know, he called me with that.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Did he find a place to stay?
Well, no, he's back on the road right now.
I mean, I don't have any property
I know.
anymore. I live with my daughter. I used to have places, but looks like Oz is really kicking it off.
Mm-hmm.
He'll win.
Ooh, can you imagine?
What did that say?
City council considers allowing alcohol at Whitewaters. We need to go to that.
That would not be good. Alcohol sales would freaking blow it out.
But
water.
At the water, you know what I can already hear? Watch this.
Yeah. Going down
That's going to be horrible.
They don't serve alcohol at Six Flags.
I
don't think they do either. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, clean the rides. Then last thing you want is for somebody to have too many drinks and then drown. And then that's a lawsuit right there.
That's right.
O sounds more like she wants to be an attorney.
It's funny how you said that because my mom was asking me if I wanted to do JAG for the Navy.
Uh-huh.
And it's something I'm looking into.
Now, you know how that works.
For the one that I was looking at is that once I get my SWO pin, then I can put in a lateral transfer. And if I get picked up and I get accepted into law school, then there's a possibility of it.
Yeah, well, they will. But what you'll have to do is a commitment to them. I was a helicopter pilot. I went to school for about a year and a half, different aircraft, everything.
Right.
But once I graduated, I had a 6-year commitment. So basically, it's kind of like a DA. We'll pay for your school, but you got to work.
Right.
Naval JAG, awesome. Do not go Army, they're go Navy. That's slick.
That's what I'm doing.
And that's
yeah.
real big issues, That's important stuff. In the Army, basically CIP,
All right, come on. All right, everybody, we're going back. So how about this? I just stumbled across this.
This is awesome.
City council considers allowing alcohol at Whitewaters. And I can already just hear it now. Here, hold my beer and watch this. Golly.
I agree. It will bring in a tremendous amount of revenue. But holy smokes, there's going to be a lot of puke in the water.
Yo, I didn't even look at it like that.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of...
I'm looking at the dumb ace at the top of whatever the tallest one is.
The dragon tail.
And he's like, watch, I bet I'll get to the bottom before you. And you can't help it. There will be a stupid drunk redneck there.
Absolutely.
There is every day the sun's shining already.
Yeah.
You know,
you
know where Busch Gardens is? You know about Busch Gardens? It's in Florida.
Yes.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yes.
They sell alcohol there.
And
because of the alcohol, Travis and I and my brother, when we went one year, saw a fight break out. So just imagine,
Did you just look at my girl in that bikini?
Yep.
Yeah,
she looks like my brother.
You don't be looking at me with my wife like she's your cousin. I can just see it now. Water, beer, rednecks, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think when it comes to a place being somewhere that you go for family entertainment and mostly to take kids, I don't think they should sell alcohol.
Okay, and then let's get into the fact of, no offense, say a 20-year-old is hanging out with some 18-year-olds and a 21-year-old buddy slips them some beer.
Well, they're probably going to be armbands or something like that. Everybody's going to have an armband on. If it's green, you can drink. If it's red, you can't, that kind of stuff. But here, let's think about this for a second. Obviously, they're doing it to compete with other attractions. Everybody's fighting for that.
What other
recreational
water
dollar.
something
But
has alcohol?
Six Flags doesn't sell alcohol.
That's that's what we were talking about.
And they're owned by the same people.
So,
Right.
all right. So, what's the dealio here? They are
So
not
if-
going to serve alcohol at Six Flags.
If I was fixed to say though, if they pass it with Whitewater,
can you imagine?
then what do you think is going to happen at Six Flags?
Can you imagine?
Six Flags Bar and Grill.
I read a story about a guy.
All the parents
in,
will be drunk and their kids will be out acting stupid.
Yeah, I read a story about a guy that is in Tel Aviv. He's a bartender. He served someone 56 shots of liquor.
That's alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, the guy died, but he only got sentenced 4 months, that's really weird because when we were working in bars, if somebody left drunk and got in an accident and killed themselves, you're in trouble, especially in the state of Georgia. So we always watch that, we don't, because you do that program called TIPS and you get certified and all that other stuff. Plus you have to go to the county and get a pourer's license or a server's license, wherever you are. So all of these people that work at Whitewater that would be involved with this would have to go get pourer's license, which costs money, generate revenue.
It depends because some counties and some cities, they're different laws.
Yeah.
McDonough, Henry County says the bar has to have the liquor license, and the bartenders have to have a pouring license,
right?
But the wait staff doesn't.
No, weird.
But then inside the city limits of McDonough, every person that brings alcohol to a customer has to be licensed. So it's just dependent on the ordinance,
and they don't have to be 21.
And they don't have to be 21 as long as they're licensed.
It's crazy.
So, all right, let's check this news report out about the Whitewater.
Hello, I'm Linda Stouffer. You could soon buy alcohol at Six Flags Whitewater. Marietta City Council is going to consider allowing alcohol sales at water parks, and Whitewater is the only water park in Marietta city limits. A lawyer for the park says alcohol sales would allow Whitewater to stay competitive with other attractions.
What other attractions? The baseball game?
Well, there's a lot of attractions in Marietta.
The strip clubs? What other attractions are there that serves alcohol?
When does somebody
What other kid? I didn't know that the puppet show sold liquor.
When does somebody stand up and go, this is a dumb idea?
Well, when does somebody stand up and say, this is supposed to be for kids, right?
Hey, don't get me wrong. Look, we used to make lime daiquiris and put them in coolers, and we'd be out in that parking lot all day long.
I got you. But that doesn't mean that they need to facilitate those needs.
Yes.
I don't get it. The kids are supposed to be, the parents, let me just word it this way. The parents shouldn't have enough money to buy alcohol. I mean, they're taking their kids. If you got $10 you're going to spend on a beer, let your kid go buy some cotton candy, man.
Dang kid.
I mean, I've never been to Six Flags and it not cost me a friggin' arm and a leg.
Yeah, my kids don't like roller coasters. My youngest, he's saying that he's cool with them now, but yeah, my daughter, my oldest son, no, they're sissies. Did you hear about the all-male version of Hooters that they're opening up in Texas?
Yep.
Is it called Peckers?
Pretty close.
Tallywhackers.
Tallywhackers.
You're kidding.
Now, here, since we're talking about it, okay, Hooters, look what they did. They
I just got Chuck E. Cheese sells beers, but that's also a restaurant.
Yeah. Well, okay, look at Hooters.
And I know they sell beer.
I don't agree with that either.
Because I've had beer there.
That's not good. Here's the thing. Since we're talking about a family operation or family entertainment serving alcohol, Hooters bridged that gap. They take women's sexuality, okay, and they made it a family restaurant. Now, I know for the most part, it's just a bar that serves different kind of chicken wings, but it is a family establishment. Almost every time I've ever been in a Hooters, there's families in there, kids and all. So they serve alcohol there, and they got women in skimpy little outfits and everything else. So now Six Flags and Whitewater, oh my God, you're going to have a ton of security now, and they're not going to be able to be security like private security. because when you're dealing with alcohol, you have to have the ability to arrest somebody. So you're going to have arresting authority, which is post certification, which means law enforcement. Man.
But
Well, they are.
But will that open up job opportunities for others?
Yeah, but not really enough to make a difference, you know.
Right.
Maybe you probably need 25 more officers. In Marietta, you go to the range and get them. Jeez. I worked in Marietta for years and years and years. I just I cannot with a good conscience say this is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I just, you know what, for the most part, you're paying for like a gooseneck Budweiser, you're paying $1.25 when you buy them in bulk. You're selling them for whatever, $4. So you can see the tremendous markup. Kegs, you usually get 300 pulls from a keg. Your break point, if you're buying about 25 of these things at a time, your break point's about $60, $65, probably maybe a little bit more than that now. So how much money?
I say liquor at Whitewater, and then I want the ride to be called White Lightning.
I'll tell you what, any of those big rides.
The Moonshine Express.
Okay, you know the one that where you're on the donut?
Ooh.
And
You know what they're going to rename the little island, the little lagoon thing that just turns?
Yeah, Puke Island.
No. It's going to be called Redneck NASCAR.
Hey, talk about
Redneck
that.
Riviera.
All them rednecks be like, I'm on the left.
Shoot.
I'm on the left. Oh, my God. All I can do is go left.
Anybody know when Redneck Island, the new season starts? I love that show.
No, who really watches that?
I do. I love that show, man. Those little
Why?
Man, them country girls are hot.
Okay, so you're only watching it as the creepy old guy.
Yes.
He doesn't even question it, Steph. He did it. Yes.
Let me remove all doubt.
Do I need to put a wall? She is definitely underage for you. Is she safe?
No, she's. You know what? She's an intelligent girl.
Oh,
and you can tell that she's
So you
listening.
don't mess with smart chicks?
No,
because they can pick up on you.
Yeah, come
So
on,
you
man.
only chase the ones that are beer
No,
goggles.
No, look, I am looking for extremely high maintenance women. It's what I
Lacking intelligence.
Oh, please.
Because you don't want them to figure out your scam.
No. Single or double digit IQs work fine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's not get
So
carried
she
away.
has way too much ambition for you because she's wanting to go into the service and school.
Man,
and,
she was during the break. She was talking about law and potential.
and you only want
career
girls that have had fights with the law.
Yes. I would. Yeah.
Hey, my name's Military Mike. How many felonies you got? Yep, you qualify, girl. Put your top back on.
We don't. I mean, it's not like that, but Facebook works pretty good.
Stalker's paradise.
Cyber stalking.
Stalk book.
Oh my God. What have we got into today?
Who knows? But no, I mean, she's talking about a lot of the, and then she's got her whole life in front of her. She's got some great ideas, just like my sons.
So you're saying that there's no reason for her to be like getting ready to push any wheelchairs for you, or
no,
So
I
she's safe.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. Now,
Now Taylor Swift, on the other hand,
and
gotta watch out
I
for her.
posted a thing, just a picture of her, and I said, "This is the look I got when I said, let's go have some ice cream." And oh my God, all these women that I know are like, "She's a little bit young for you, isn't she?" Taylor
Well,
Swift
yes.
turns 26 this year,
and you turn what?
51. Is there a problem? I don't understand, really. Seriously. I mean, I'm a good-looking guy. I'm relatively active for about an hour a day.
You should never have more than 2 hands of an age difference. That would be 10 fingers, unless you've lost one.
I can only date girls that are 7 years.
You should never go, like 12 should be the cutoff. Never 12.
Really?
How do you have a conversation with somebody?
Oh man, we've been talking. I mean,
Like, look, I was
say something. Oh,
like, I was 36 or 37. And I was dating this
20
girl
years ago.
that was like right in her 21, 22 area. And we swung by to pick up a birthday card from my grandmother. And it's the ones you pull open and then it starts playing music. I'm like, oh man, I ain't heard this in forever. Oh man, I ain't heard this. And I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And I keep looking at her and I'm like, she's not getting it, right? And I'm like, well, you don't remember this? She goes, I wasn't alive then.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Then
I
it
can
kind of
understand
dawned
that.
on me that me being the DJ in the bar dating younger girls was kind of stupid. You have nothing to talk about. After sex, what is there to talk about?
No, look. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying. I mean, as long as you're playing by the rules, okay.
What rules?
Legalities. 25, 21.
Yeah, but there's a moral rule that people don't live by.
And who decides the moral rule? Because
the majority
in biblical times, there were people that were
just because they were 15 and 12 getting traded for a goat does not make it right.
At, 14.
They were also idiots that had to dig up cactuses and drink water out of a hole. That's not us anymore.
One of my dear friends from Afghanistan, he was his wife was betrothed. She came from Kandahar. He lived in Kabul. They have beautiful children. They have a great relationship, and there's pretty big age difference.
How old?
Probably about 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 15 to 17 years.
But again, the different culture. In this culture, we should be smarter than all this.
I don't see where there's harm. I just don't see where there's harm.
Well, I'm sure Anna Nicole Smith used to think that there was no harm in her dating the old dude either.
See, here again, we're not playing by the rules. That chick was crazy.
Well, duh. And you're far from it?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a purple. I don't know what to say to that.
I don't either.
No, man, I just don't. I don't believe that. Love is love. Love is love. I don't believe that there's just one soulmate out there for you. I don't believe that. There's so many research that's been done and so many tests that have been done that women are looking for. Security, and women are looking for one mate, and males, because of our genetic background, our makeup, we move from pack to pack. I mean, it happens. Yep.
Mike's like, yep. All right, Steph, come on. You've been somewhere else today. Let's hear what you got.
Oh, I was reading this about the idiots at the Westbury.
What'd they do now?
No, bro.
Apparently, Ireland has made a vote where they legalize gay marriage. First country to legalize same-sex marriage by a popular vote. So Westbury decides that they're going to hate on them and protest them.
So Westbury wants to hate on who?
Ireland.
Ireland as a country.
Ireland is a country,
Okay.
yes. But instead of using the Ireland flag, they use the Ivory Coast flag.
Yeah, different. Those are different.
Since I don't really know what's the difference
Between the Ivory Coast and Ireland?
Two different countries.
Opposite ends of the spectrum.
Two different countries.
Yeah, the Ivory Coast is making reference to like Southwest Asia or the continent of Asia, and Ireland for the Irish.
Yes, I got.
It's got a little leprechaun. It's got a lightning bolt.
So
that come out of my arse.
what's to come from this? Where are we at now?
The flag, I guess the Ireland flag is green, white, and orange. But the Ivory Coast flag is orange, white, and green, and that's how they're doing it. They're using the Ivory Coast flag.
Using the wrong flag.
Okay, so we just got the wrong flag being in play here. That's all we're talking about.
Look, during the first Gulf War, right? We're out there, and of course, we have our Saudi friends that we're working with, and their flag is being displayed with our flag. I'm serious. It was like 3 months into it, and somebody went, "You guys do realize that flag is upside down?" We were displaying the Saudi flag upside down. So
what was it? Just stripes, and you didn't know?
No. It's got Arabic writing on it, and it was.
And you still couldn't tell. Well, who reads that?
Yeah, right. They do. I figured they would have pointed it out.
You would think.
And then another one is like Baghdad Betty, who was a woman that got on the radio all the time in Iraq and was like, "Americans, your wives are cheating on you," and they'd say, "Your wives are cheating on you with Tom Cruise," and they try to make us feel bad. Yeah, it was psychological warfare from their part. But it really,
how is that even? That's funny.
Yeah, that's what it ended up being. Is comical. But the point of all this is at one point they were saying that our wives were cheating on us with Bart Simpson. They didn't know. They didn't know that Bart was a
character.
So, yeah, people are stupid.
That is actually kind of stupid.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad there's no Westbury Church here.
Yeah, it even says in here that
Where are they located?
Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
You know, we tried to call them one time on the phone.
You know what?
And we messed with them, and then they were just too stupid to even.
You know, my spiritual side says that I should pray for them, and unfortunately, that 23rd, 28th chromosome that I have, I just don't know that if they were protesting some of the stuff I've heard that they protest, and I was out there, just like the guy was protesting you, I was like, call me. I will get right next to this guy, and whatever he says, I'll treat it just like a heckle when I'm doing stand-up comic, man. I'll abuse this guy. But those folks, yep. Remember the folks who used to stand on the corner of 138 and I-20?
Which ones?
Yeah, they'd have their kids out there, and they'd say, you know, you're going to die a sinner, and you're going to hell.
Well, there's still an idiot like that. He's just in Covington now.
Moving down the line.
Well, one thing that I didn't know, reading this article, Westbury Church also protested at Robin Williams' funeral because he supported gay rights.
Wow.
So,
I just personally, at this point, just believe that some stupid just can't be fixed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to go with you.
You know, it's just some stupid can't be fixed. And it's kind of like the crap whack job, you know, that stands on the square of Covington. The thing that really gets me is how can you be so judgmental when you're the one trying to preach all this God stuff, but yet you're so judgmental and you're speaking hate. So it's like, how are you speaking? Where's the love? You're not speaking any love.
I think a lot of people get confused on that too, because, you know, it does say that we should be righteous, and it does say that we'll be persecuted for our righteousness. But and that's a good thing, you know, if you're speaking the word of God. But these people, man, that are, I know what they're doing. It's shock and awe, you know, it's just trying to get attention. But, you know, the Beatitudes are pretty clear about, you know, seeking your righteousness and, you know, inheriting the earth and those kind of things. What are these people going to say when they are facing the man?
I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah, because I don't see it going well. Could just be me, though.
Well, it just makes you wonder what is going on in their brain.
Do they go home and are they happy about what they've accomplished?
Well, and that's kind of my point. Like, what exactly have you done today?
Mm-hmm.
Did you make a positive difference in somebody's life? No. Did you, you know, do you think screaming at anybody is going to make them listen to you? No. I mean, nobody's going to want to hear that crap.
Like I said, you know, I try to make a bigger impression than what I walk into. A friend of mine, Colonel Carter, used to say, leave a larger footprint, you know, when you leave. When you leave a room, people should be like, you know, man, that guy's smart, or that guy did make an impression, or he really sets the example. So I try to do that, and I try to generally help people. But how is yelling at somebody saying, you know, your son was gay and he's going to hell, how is that going to make anything better?
That's my point.
You
That's
know?
my whole point. How does anything become better with you doing that?
and these are the same people, though, that say that anyone with a disability is going to hell because they can't make a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a confession, but that they can't accept God, accept Christ into, because
So
they
you're
don't
saying
know
being
what,
baptized or
yeah, that they can't accept Christ
as
into
their personal savior.
Yeah, and that they're going to hell because of that.
They can't
I
become
don't-
saved.
I don't believe that. Yeah. Nobody can tell me that my child is going to hell. I'm sorry. You know,
Well,
I don't agree with that.
I believe the guy that's screaming at the kid is
It's
probably
going
going
to
to be
hell.
going to hell.
Yeah. Because you're passing judgment on a kid.
Yes.
A kid. You know, that.
And on lighter news.
Well, I mean, these guys, I would like to film these guys.
I just looked up their website and found their number.
Did you? See, now, are we in the bad? Or are we in the good? If we're going to start picking on them, you see.
Well, but
well, we're not picking.
we're not really picking on them. We're kind of defending the people that they go after.
Yeah.
So we're
'cause,
just-
I mean, they protest against our military.
Oh, absolutely.
They protest against them like crazy, but yet our military is the one that gives them the right to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you gonna?
Well, you know, the reality of the matter is the
Yeah.
Constitution gives you the right, the military protects your right, but you do have just like the walking all over the flag thing, you know? I say that if you're going to walk all over the flag in front of me, you're going to get hurt. And when you get hurt, I'll be exercising my right to hurt you.
So then, as an EMT, do you exercise the right to save the person? Just say, hey, so listen, here is a skit, if you will, about Westboro.
Okay. Is everybody here? Okay, right. I've gathered you all here today to inform you that you're wrong about everything you say, especially you lot with those hateful, idiotic signs. I don't hate anyone, though if I were to consider it, you'd be the first people to know. Trust me.
This is Jesus Confronts Westboro. And he just basically raises his hand and just zaps him. So, Chris, that wasn't all that. You got to remember when you send me stuff, even though it's funny to watch, it's got to be funny to listen to because the people that are.
You got to remember it's the
radio. No bother to you. I don't mean that to be bad, but I thought it was going to be a little more wordage so that it would explain more. So, how about them trees?
Yes, how about them trees?
So TMZ, what do you got?
Well, 110-year-old Nebraskan man's tip for longevity.
Do we touch that one?
Stretch it.
Really?
Keep going.
Longevity in life.
Keep going.
Because he's lived to be 110 years old, and they're saying that qualifies him for the super centenarian status. I don't know.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, really, right? But he says that he's been able to live this long because he drinks 1 can of beer a day. Every day at 3 p.m.
So
he has
that's
1 can of beer. He favors
that's how we
Miller.
do that.
He favors Miller, but would be happy with whatever kind was around. Yes.
Wow.
Well, you know, they say if you drink a can of beer every day, that it flushes your kidneys out. It keeps your kidneys flushed.
Okay. That means I would live 60 more years.
And here I am being told not to drink any beer.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
No alcohol. No alcohol for you.
And then what's weird is, you know, I went to the doctor Friday about my kidney stones, and he was talking about putting me on blood pressure medicine to protect my kidneys. That somehow that does that, but it wouldn't be a high dose to do anything with my blood pressure because my blood pressure is low. But yeah, I just thought.
Why do I feel
odd.
lost in this?
The Love Boat.
I don't know. Why do you feel lost in it? I didn't know that blood pressure medicine could protect your kidneys.
My kidney is sterile. Then there's not a full sentence. Is that must be for Steph because that's not a full sentence. Sorry, Jeff.
Grammar
Oh,
police.
he's saying his kidneys are sterile then because I said they say a can of beer will flush your kidneys out.
Okay. Oh, so my kidneys are sterile then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. And
I'm glad you could decode. I'm glad you could decode that because I have no clue what the heck that text message.
Dog flies over the moon at midnight.
Yeah.
No soap.
Too
no
funny.
radio.
Too funny.
So, Lady O, anything out of you?
I got
How you liking it here? Yeah, you go learning anything other than just rambling?
I am.
It's Monday. You have to forgive us on Mondays.
Yeah, that pretty much goes for the whole week.
We had a long weekend.
Westboro takes on trainee Bruce Jenner with hate-filled music video. So now they're doing music video.
Hey, you know, they need to just leave that man alone.
He has issues.
You know, to see his interviews, it's sad. You know, because he says he looks in the mirror and doesn't recognize who's looking back at him, because that's not who he sees. And they just need to leave him alone. Let the man do what.
Well, at
he
this
needs to
point,
do.
is he going to
I don't think he wants to
start being looked at as having psychological problems?
Oh, I would.
Like, at what point does he crack, and at what point do they say, dude, you're cracking and you need help?
If he didn't want to be in the news, he could stay behind closed doors. He's out there. He wants.
Well, he says that he's out there to help other people that might be dealing with it, which, you know, you never know. That could very well be his reasoning behind it.
But he's not dealing with it. So if you're not dealing with it, I don't understand how you're really going to help other people that are dealing with it.
He is, but he's just dealing with it in a different way.
I concur.
So here's this. My daughter's 14 and has had kidney problems her entire life. Doctor says to let her drink a beer to calm her infections when that happens. And she's 14. Well, when I was a child, I was allergic to milk. And in the 70s, I was supposed to drink beer. That's what, to calm my stomach, that's what they would do, is tell people to drink beer. So as a kid, I had a slight drinking problem. I'm just kidding. But as a kid,
that explains a lot.
As a kid, though, I drank beer. And then when I was 14, I couldn't stand beer. How funny is that? Don't really care for it now.
Drank a lot of beer at 14, I did.
You need to try that new beer, that Oculto beer that's made in tequila barrels.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Have you tried it?
Yes.
I don't like tequila.
It's pretty good.
You're a beer drinker and a tequila drinker.
Exactly.
So the point is, you like it then.
Yeah, because I mean, my favorite tequila is Ka tequila. Travis or Patron. Travis likes that George Clooney tequila, which I can never remember the name of it.
I was fixing to ask you what it's called, but again, you have no answer for that.
Casamigos or something like that. I don't know. I just would always get.
And the good thing is, at 20, you don't have to enjoy any of this.
Yeah.
Drinking is turned out to be a waste of time. Like, if I looked at all the money I've spent on it, wow. Like my 20 to 22 or 23, yeah. A lot of drinking went on back then. And then my 30s, 1999, right around then, I developed a little bit of that drinking problem. That kind of sucked.
Yeah, well, now, unfortunately, because of the ride that we did at the Legion and what Travis got there, the Bud Light Christmas lights, we are now going to be drinking the bottled beer.
Why do you like there's some huge problem?
He's decided that he's going to make everybody in my family
some lights,
some Christmas lights made out of the Bud Light
instead of recycling the cans.
Instead of just the bottled cans. Yes. He's making everybody.
Can you not use regular cans?
Don't give him any more ideas.
I'm just asking. You already got plenty of those.
Yeah, different varieties of them too. So, yeah, who knows?
Look, a Christmas light has a red light, a blue light, a green light, right? So then you could have a Bud can, a Busch can, a PBR can,
a Budweiser can.
and just for the record, you rednecks don't really care.
Oh, I do. I don't want it on my Christmas tree. And then he said he was going to hang them in the carport. I said, no, you're not hanging those where anybody can see them.
Well, they're already sitting where people can see them. What's the difference of hanging them?
Because if you hang them, they're going to light up. They light up. And that's going to draw more attention to them. I mean, we've already got a redneck wind chime. And do you know what that is?
God, no, I don't, but I got to know.
And his mom bought this for him for his birthday.
Nothing like your parents contributing to the delinquency of a redneck.
Yeah, it's cans on fishing wire, fishing string that when
So
the
why
wind blow,
why isn't he making some of those? I'll give you a spool of freaking fishing line now. You got the 10 cans. You're halfway there.
What? Why don't you just catch some fish and put them on a stringer and hang them? That's an air freshener and a wind chime.
So
my poor son is.
we
over
could
there.
come and take pictures and go, you might be a redneck. And there's a picture. You might be a redneck. There's a picture. How many grills you have?
I'm trying to think if he threw the,
Just
the
wait,
third
wait,
one
wait,
away.
okay.
I know there's two. Only one works.
That was the next question.
And
many
he
are
wants another
inside?
one. No, there is 3. There's one on the back porch that holds up the.
Wait. There's one on the back porch that holds something up.
Yes.
Oh my God. So you have a grill to hold something up.
Yes.
What? The deck?
No,
The roof?
The roof of the deck. The top. Yes, the roof
What?
of the doghouse. Because we made one side of the deck on the back of the doghouse, and it's got 10 on it. That's the top.
Man,
And
I need pictures of this stuff.
He's got it. The grill is propping up part of it. Yeah.
Okay, so the grill's on the deck.
Yes.
The doghouse is not on the deck.
The doghouse is the deck. Is one half of the deck. And then there's a little doghouse.
I would give you a pencil and paper to draw that, but I'm afraid of what that might look like. So your doghouse is your deck that has your grill on it.
Yes.
But your grill is on the deck
Holding up the roof
that holds up the roof for the deck or for the doghouse?
for the doghouse.
Because the doghouse is the deck.
Because the doghouse is the deck. And it's carpeted.
Mike, can you even draw that? And it's carpeted.
Yes.
The inside or the outside?
The inside of the deck.
How'd I do?
The inside of the deck or the inside of the doghouse?
The inside of the deck, which is the doghouse, is carpeted.
So how do you stand on the deck if the deck's the doghouse?
And how do you
It's
open
only
up
half
the grill?
of it. You don't open up the grill.
So
The
how do
grill
you
is
cook
just-
on the grill?
You don't. The grill is
It's just to hold the top of the doghouse
yes.
that's on the deck.
Yes.
That's part of the deck. That's
Yes.
part of the doghouse.
Yeah, because one half of the deck is the doghouse, and then we have a little doghouse.
So the grill, by code standards, is considered to be a firewall.
Fire hazard. Fire-
No, there's nothing in it. It's gutted. It's just
Oh,
a
okay.
frame.
So then it's a support structure.
I have never
Exactly.
seen y'all's house. I need to see pictures of this.
That's what I'm looking at right now to see if I can
Jesus Christ. Have you learned anything
I
today?
couldn't imagine
Because
that.
I think she learned something.
next time your mom complains about like the backyard or something, goes, oh no, Mom, you know nothing. You should see the dog deck,
The
dog,
deck is a dog house. Half of it's a dog house.
the doghouse deck, grill roof.
She did learn something. She learned to forget this address and never come back.
Now this makes sense to Steph's redneck sister-in-law cousin,
Yep.
who's her sister-in-law, but yet is still a cousin. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inbred Fred. So you're looking
No,
for a
it's
picture?
no blood relation.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, because that makes it okay.
Yeah, it's not blood related. She's not blood related. She married into. Well, actually, her mom married into it first, and then she did.
I get nervous the more we talk. The more that we talk about this, the more I get nervous. I really truthfully, the only thing I'm gonna be able to do is be like, I was not aware of that, Your Honor.
I got a tumor.
That's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna be able to say is that I was not aware of that. Well, did you know that was a law being broken? No, sir, I was not aware of that.
I got a tumor.
Or I don't recall. I don't recall is a good legal way out of a lot of stuff. So look, we're down to 20 minutes.
Thank the good Lord.
And the only
So my next question is this.
that's the only picture I can find, but it's not.
Let me
you
see it.
can't see the big doghouse. You just see the little doghouse. With
Yeah, because this is just a doghouse sitting on the deck at this point.
yeah, which is still there because it.
Yeah, but regardless,
Yeah.
that doesn't look odd. That seems kind of normal.
Yeah, which it is.
But the one thing that isn't normal though
Is that
is the bird bath dog feeder.
Well, that and the dog is like, yo.
Can I assume that you're using a concrete bird feeder or bird bath as a bowl so the dogs can't run off with the bowl?
No, it fills up because of the rain.
No, that's for the overflow of the feeder.
Tracking.
When it's
what?
We have a feeder. We have a dog feeder. And when there's overflow, when the bag of food won't fit in the feeder, we put it in the bird bath.
And the bird bath just sits there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the front yard.
Because that would be, and it's in the walkway. Look, it's in the walkway to get off the deck. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, if you had to run out the backyard with flip flops on,
that's just the one step.
this is a rip your toe off.
That's just the one set of stairs. I have two different sets of stairs.
But it's still right in front of the walkway. Okay, yeah. keep going though. So you have an automatic dog feeder.
Yes.
It's called a Travis.
No.
No. So you got an automated one that like electronically feeds?
No, it's like
or just gravity fed.
Yeah, gravity fed.
So that's how you feed the rats.
Yes.
You do know that you're not supposed to use automatic feeders like that because when the dogs aren't eating, the rats are.
Yeah. I know.
So then you get a tea pitcher that's a gallon or half gallon. You just go out there and scoop the dog food and you just pour it in the bird bath once a day.
Well, no, not in the bird bath because the bird bath should be in the front yard.
No, young lady. I know where it should be, but where it is and where it should be apparently are two different situations.
Yeah, you know, I've had that thing for, gosh, I got it in 2008.
The bird bath.
Yes. And it still hasn't made it to the front yard.
So it's been sitting on your back deck since 2008.
Yes.
So y'all been walking past that and around it, over it.
Yes.
Since 2008.
Yes.
No, because you used the second steps. Never mind.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up. I had to think about that one as I said it.
Well, no, now it's more to the side and it's out of the way. That's just because it was full. It was in the way. But yeah.
So, do we have any callers that would like to call in and ask Stephanie any questions, please?
Oh, hell, they're scared to death.
Please make a phone call now.
Yeah, the pedestal is like beside the door, and then the top is in the middle of the deck.
Is there anything else I need to know? Does the freezer hold up the carport?
Which freezer? I mean, you know, because it's not like we don't have.
That was so not the answer that I was expecting.
I was like, no. Oh, man.
Are you talking about the deep freezer or the? Just we got rid of the refrigerator that used to be outside in the carport.
Did it work?
Oh yeah, it worked. That was the beer fridge.
So then why'd you get rid of it?
The bottom part did.
If it worked.
Because a friend of ours, their refrigerator tore up, so we gave them that one.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, usually you don't say get rid of. You just say I gave it away. But when you say get rid of, implies that maybe it doesn't work or it's being used to prop something else up.
Yeah, no, it worked. It just like
okay,
their refrigerator burned up.
So we've.
Oh no!
Just for fun.
Here we go.
I have a question for Stephanie.
I bet you do.
I might have an answer.
How do I convert my toilet into an ATV?
I don't know.
At Stephanie's house, you ride both of them.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
No, it did. It was bad that you know, we have a little bit of an issue going on when it rains a lot because you know we're on septic tank, and when it rains a lot, and it's done this since we've been in the house. Yeah, when you flush the toilet, it comes up the drain in the tub.
Wow. That's crazy.
And I was in the shower and I had the it was not the
hold while I go to my mute place. So Stephanie.
Yeah.
Have you ever simply considered the fact
the septic tank is not full? We've had that checked.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it was not full.
Mm-hmm.
If it's overflowing,
That's what we said. That something wasn't right.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, this I was actually taking a shower and I had the
and none of this is
washing machine
staged.
going.
This is real.
Yeah, it's real.
This is real.
I had the washing machine going, and all of a sudden, I guess the washing machine was draining. I don't know what it was doing, but all of a sudden, the tub started gurgling, and then I heard the toilet flush, and I was the only one there. So something that my washing machine did flushed the toilet and gurgled it back up in the tub.
So if
I don't know what happened.
Okay,
I've dug up several septic tanks and replaced several septic tanks, redone lines. You know, down at one of the restaurants I did stuff at. I mean, there was actually 3 septic tanks. One that was a grease trap, so it catches it. Then the second was a tank, and then the third one was a tank. The problem is this: if it overflows, it's because it's full.
That's what we said, but they've dug it up and
Because it's a vault,
Mhm.
and it has runoff tubes in it. But if that's the case, that means your lines
Something's blocked.
are screwed up.
yeah.
That means if it rains for days and days and days, water's going back in your vault, which means most likely if it's not full, then that means y'all's lid is not put on correctly and the
I was
rainwater.
thinking there might be a leak somewhere, probably maybe
A leak what?
that there might be a leak from the
From
septic tank. I don't know. I don't know.
from the septic tank or to the septic tank?
Well, you don't really smell anything except for when it rains really bad.
Let's just
so
talk about
maybe-
this off
yeah.
air one day.
Yeah.
I'm just shaking my. One of our listeners wants to know: is there a TV sitting on top of a TV?
Yes.
No.
How many TVs do you own?
Okay.
Just wait.
Well,
for it.
no. Okay.
Just
I
wait
kind
for
of
it.
just
Oh, I know where
lied.
this is
I
going.
kind of lied because we have an entertainment center that has a TV on top. It's the flat screen that's on top, and there is a TV that's inside the entertainment center that goes to our security camera. So yeah, we actually do kind of have.
Yeah,
a
but that
TV
has a
sitting-
reason though. That has a
Okay.
purpose.
So I
That-
just wanted to clarify.
How many TVs do
So,
you own?
The security camera, the flat screen in the TV, in the living room, Ashley's, the spare room, and our bedroom. 6.
So you have 6. How many do you use?
4. Yeah. Because the 2 in the living room, because with the security camera and the one we watch. Ashley's
wait.
bedroom.
2 in the living room. You watch both of them.
Yeah, because one's
security.
the security
Okay,
camera.
keep going.
Yes. Ashley's room and then our bedroom.
Okay. So is there any TVs that are just in storage?
Well, yeah, kind of the one in the spare room that nobody goes back there because
Okay.
it's just like
I
the
was just
storage
curious.
room.
I didn't know if there was just TVs for odd
There-
reasons.
oh.
I mean, I got a couple TVs in here. Like that spare bedroom doesn't get used unless Ashley's here. I've got one in my van right now that I got to put in my granddaughter's room. So I mean, that does happen.
Yeah, we used to have.
I was just
about
curious since we
4
have a
in there.
grill that's part of a deck, part of what you know.
Well, the other grill that's in the carport that you see that's tore up, I don't understand why it's still there, honestly.
Scrap it.
We don't either.
Because we don't use it because it's messed up. It just sits there and collects his tools in the carport. And then
So,
you know
how
we
about
have
them trees?
we have a motor, a 350
Squirrel.
motor that's built underneath a cabinet that sits in the
So we have a motor under a cabinet.
in the carport. Yes.
Why? Don't we have a car that it can go in?
That one already has a motor in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought something was tore up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the flywheel. But he's supposed to be putting that motor back in the Nova, and then we have another motor that's in the utility room.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to go find me a Chevrolet 4x4 truck and get one of these motors.
Yeah.
Okay. This is
Well, we
awesome.
got rid of one of them.
Okay.
We did have 3.
I didn't mean to sound like we're picking on you. We started talking about it, and I was just kind of
I know you're not
blown
picking on
away
me.
that it is what it is.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're at 9:51, y'all. We're gonna probably go ahead and close it out. I just got a text message that we have to go take a tour of Peachtree Academy at 10:30, which means I got to go.
Oh
get
wow,
dressed.
that's right around the corner.
Yep, I got to go get dressed.
That'd be
Cool.
different.
All right, tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow?
tomorrow I need to check with
You can do that after the show.
yes I need-
Tomorrow.
but I know for sure. I got to see if Oz is coming in. But I know for sure that Dr. Brock and Jagged Edge will be in, and they'll be talking about the upcoming wrestling match
For Saturday night.
For Saturday night. Also, I had from Nick Priest. Those of you that may not know who Nick Priest is, he was here on the night show. They did a live show on the Thursday night live show that was going on. He's the lead singer of Years of Sorrow.
Oh yeah, those dudes were rocking it.
Yes, they were awesome. They will be playing at Doc Holliday Saloon on Solomon Street in Griffin Saturday night at 8:30, 21 and up, $5 cover charge. And they will be doing a special dedication for the lives lost on D-Day 6/6/1944. So if you are in the Griffin area or if you're wanting something to do, go check them out. They're pretty awesome. Also, we have the drag show Saturday night. And
The drag.
Yep. We're
How
gonna
mu-
have Mike, hopefully dressed for success.
Absolutely.
And how much is that? Is there a cover for that? Or because I don't know.
I don't know all the details. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, so I'll look into that. Scotty and I both will look into that and see about all the information on the drag show. And then don't forget, there's also the Brian Mahaffey ride Saturday morning. I believe they allow cars and everything in it. So if you want to come,
Yes.
pay support to our fallen hero.
I don't know.
There's no telling.
Yeah.
So look, everybody, if you wanted to be part of the ride, we are running crazy here at the last few minutes. Registration at 10, ride leaves at 11:30. We should be back around 12:30. It's $15 per bike vehicle. Either way, doesn't matter. There you go.
And where do they have to go and sign up at?
Harley. I mean, we start off at the sheriff's department
Sheriff's Department, and then
and then
go
get back
on
to Harley after the
Falcons
ride.
Fury Harley.
That's right. All right, let's get out of here, man.
Okay.
Yep.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you.
You coming tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Lady O, maybe. We'll find out. She has a lot of stuff she's got going on too. So
Yeah, because if you come tomorrow and you meet Dr. Brock and Jagged, you would love
she'll
them.
die laugh, especially
Yeah.
Jagged. That'd be you like meeting him. He's such a good guy.
Well, Dr. Brock is
Dr.
Dr. Brock
a
is
hoot.
awesome. He is very funny.
Also, Moccasin Creek will be at Fusions on the 5th. So let's get out of here,
Wow.
everybody. Places to go. And tomorrow, Stephanie's going to get some good sleep tonight.
Yes. I did last night. I just
You
had a lot
didn't-
on my mind.
I know.
I got a lot on my
I
mind.
see that.
Yeah. But it's all good.
It's all good.
Yep, it's all good.
All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you share everything.
See ya.
We'll see y'all on the flip side.
Bye, y'all.
We try to keep it going. It's Monday.
Hmm.
We got to get to remind me tomorrow to
Monday.
get a ID spot for her as well.
Oh yeah.
Radio.
Oh, real quick.
Yes.
Because where you were picking at me, I forgot about this, and I
Hurry.
was just reminded that you used to have a frozen cat in your garage.
So
Why are you picking at me?
mine was a bobcat that was hit. The reason I kept it was to give it to animal control because they were going to test it for rabies. So that's what it was originally about until the old lady next door said it was hers. Then she wanted to bury it. So, all right, everybody, we will see y'all on the flip side. Thanks for tuning in. Just Fun in the Morning. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.